What's up? Greetings and salutations, everybody. We are back with best of the best, and we got a crazy ass panel tonight. Yes, going to talk about some Venom. Y'all already know what it is. The game, that's right, Spider-Man 2 is about to drop in a few hours. So a lot of people are just excited about it. I know I'm excited about it. I love me a good Spider-Man game. And we got the hot toy. Dude, we got the hot toys Venom. This damn figure is humongous. More in that tonight on Best of the Best. Y'all already know what it is. Y'all know how we go. We about to drop this ish like this. What's up, everybody? You already know what it is. We got the best of the best. Starting a few minutes late, but we are here. We are here for y'all, and we definitely about to get it live and popping. First up, want to throw it to this guy right here, Venom. He was killing it this last weekend at the Comic-Con, and is broke as shit right now, because I know if I was him, I'd be spending all my money on Comic-Cons and autographs and figures and all that. Look at that shit right there. Look at that.
Oh,
that is
nice.
Dope. That is dope. Loco Lu, what's popping with you, brother? You mute, brother.
You mute, man.
That's funny.
You got to do it
Are
again.
You here?
No. I'm here.
Oh, there we go.
I just put myself on mute because you know what? I'm kind of loud. I want to do it again. For the millions and millions of best of the best fans watching around the world. What's poppin', people? That felt good.
There you go. My man. What's going on with you? My man, 50 grand.
I'm good, recuperating from Comic-Con in the sense of all that damn walking, all that damn squawking.
Hell yeah.
And we got something to talk about later. We call it Poop Gate, but we'll talk about it later. But yeah, man, I'm good. I'm hyped. I'm stoked. I even got my bestie right here. So, you know, we get to talk about all that goodness, and I'm just glad to be here. Thank you for having me, and make sure you guys hit that like button on the way in. You know, walk in, hit the like button, do yourself a courtesy. See, it's not the plate at church on Sunday. You know what I mean? But when you see that plate pass by, you know you're going to have to tap into that pocket, and the only pocket we actually do is give us a thumbs up.
Hell yeah, you know how we do it. Thank you so much there, brother. And we speaking about brother, we're gonna go to the second brother, my real life brother, right there and there. What's going on with you, Dr. Lusta?
Man, thank you for having me. Man, I'm tired. I am so tired of hearing about all this crazy bullshit. And the bullshit we talking about is Will and Jada. It's been all over the fucking news, man. All I can give a message to the brother, you're Mike motherfucking Lowry. You Mike Lowry. You're supposed to be the pimp extraordinaire. Now you got a Sarge Ventress fucking you over, dog? Come on, man. Get our ass back to Dathomir, man.
Not a Sarge Ventress.
Not a Sarge.
Every 5 seconds is something, man. I thought Dooku did something to that piece of doo-doo. But, you know, I'm good. I'm good, man. Sorry, everybody, for the rant. I had to get it off my chest. Watching my man over the years, jumping over cars, running with his shirt off. When I was younger, Joker said I looked like him. So I kind of take the shit personal. And then I'm looking at all the craziness here. Straight up bullshit. I'm tired of the bullshit. somebody got to say it. Somebody got to say it.
He been holding that shit in all week.
Man.
Jerry Apple.
Hey, that's my boy right there. Hey, you're looking out, man. Man, I'm tired of the bullshit. People just come on. All of us fellas feel that shit in our soul right now. And got to hurry for a goddamn book.
You ain't lying, man. Like Fresh Prince ain't fresh no more.
For real.
He said preach.
God damn. Soon as man, look, well, Webster always come out with a new dictionary for every year. When they had the word simp, guess whose pitch gonna be in that motherfucker?
Damn.
Hey.
Wow.
All right, I got it out, everybody. I got it out.
Wow.
I got it out.
Damn.
Will the Simp. You heard it here first on Best of Best. Where you gonna hear some
Used to
like
be
that?
the pimp turned into the simp. God damn.
Wow.
Will Simpson.
Oh wow. Well, late bloomer, you got your work handed out for you, young man. How can you follow up with that?
I won't.
What's going on with you, pimpin'?
Happy to be here, man, on a good off day. Like you said earlier,
Hell
Spider-Man 2 is incoming right now. Looking
Yes,
at the
sir.
clock, we're about 3 hours out almost.
Yes.
So
Yes.
really, really excited. We got a few pieces that dropped yesterday, and man, can't wait to talk about it and dig into it with the boys. So shout out to y'all in the chat, man.
Absolutely. Thank you for being here. And also to the chat, want to, jump in here real quick and say what's up to y'all. Hey, low key, if you in the building, bro, if you want to come in, I will send you a link, bro. Come in, join the party wagon, bro. That's just how we do it. You know what I'm saying? We got Louis LeBitz in here. What's up with you? Lois says, good evening, crew. Good to have you here. We got Evangelion in the building. He said, Venom is huge. Motherfucker is huge. It's ridiculous. That's what she said. We're gonna talk about it. We're gonna talk about it. We got blurred that. We got blurred that. Like you said, evening, everyone. We got my guy, Collector Joey. Joey, I need to get Joey. I was gonna next week. If you down, bro. If you down, I need you on. I know you do your show too. So
I think he in Florida tonight. So
okay.
Yeah, I saw him on a boat today. So yeah, I think
he living the my man living the life.
Shit, he chilling. He chilling. Yo, Collector Joey. He the guy. He the guy, man.
That's the guy right there. That is the guy right there. Definitely.
Big ups.
We got Aaron Collects. Yo, what's up with you? Shout out to Aaron for sharing that stream last week. That was dope at the top of the show. That was amazing. Aaron also sent you a link too, brother. If you want to pop on in, you are more than welcome to. Absolutely.
Yeah.
We got that's the guy right there. That is.
Yeah.
We got the Darkinator in the building. He says, hey, what up, BC and crew? He said that Venom is 100% beef. I'll take more keys. Go ahead.
Angus beef, baby. Angus.
Absolutely. We got FBJ in the building. What's up with you, FBJ? It's always good to have you here, my brother. Always good. We got the matriarch in the building, Miss Luminar, and was killing it last week. Oh my goodness.
I wish I had a Saturday pass because Lumi's costume was fire. I was looking at them. I'm like, oh man, my wife
just had to go down and be like this. You be like, yo,
bro, I'm sorry. That is the best combination I've ever seen.
Yes.
Very you know what? Because when I saw since Lumi is on here, I want to ask her, was that a mashup with Black Suit Spider-Man and she had the Storm Mohawk?
Yeah.
Was that a smash? Was that a mashup?
Yeah, that was a mashup. Yep. Yeah.
Okay. Because I looked at it, I was like, oh shit, man. That's unique. That set it off right there.
Dope. Yeah, she was dope. She was killing it. Definitely killing it. Hold on, who we got in the building? We got Aaron. What's up with you, Pimpin'? What's up with you? How you doing, brother?
What's poppin', people?
Hey.
Whoa. You owe me 10%. You owe me 10%.
Definitely. What's going on with you, player? What's going on with you?
Chilling, ready to talk about some Venom, Spider-Man game tonight.
Hell yeah.
He's huge, bro. 20 inches.
Dude, we just gonna, you know what I'm saying? For real. Let's just bring this bad boy on the screen because I haven't been able, I was at work all day today and I wasn't able to talk about him. But yeah, this shit dropped late last night or kind of early. It was like around 11. It was right after we wrapped on Say What. This thing just popped up. And dude, this thing looks amazing. It looks amazing. Aaron, I'm gonna start with you, man. Your thought, just your general thoughts and impressions of this piece.
I think it looks amazing. Forget about the joints and everything. It looks straight out of the video game. And to think that he's bigger than Carnage, that's crazy. And it's supposed to be like that in the comics. It's comic accurate. But will I be getting him? I don't know. I'm gonna have a lot of things to think about that when it comes to this figure. He's the shelf. I don't have room for this. I don't got no room.
Yeah, bro, that's my thing. The space. I mean, where the hell am I gonna put this? Because this takes a display. But see, hold on. You stunting on us a little bit. Hold on. See, you got the Venom right there. Okay, you got the Venom. Come on, you gonna have it. You got the Carnage. So you definitely gonna have to get that Venom, bro. Come on now.
We'll see. If it cooks up. $455 is not a crazy price, but it's pricey.
It's only $10 more than that Carnage, man.
Yeah.
What is it? Yeah. What we talking about? What is like $450, right?
$455, and it's only $10, brother.
Bro, just look at that picture, bro. It just looks amazing.
It does. It really does. Hold on. I'm scrolling up. There we go. Yeah, it does, man. It looks amazing. I mean, when I just saw the size, I was like, God damn, that motherfucker almost too big. Damn. But this is how they going with the scale in the game, and it looks amazing, bro. Lou, I know you a big Spider-Man fan, so you know I had to have you on here tonight for this shit. But bro, your thoughts on this, man? Definitely.
I'm stoked, bro. I'm buying 2 of these. I'm buying 2. Hey, listen, I got 2 Venom pools. I'm gonna have a second Venom for the movie for Let There Be Courage, so I can have those corresponding with each other. You get what I'm saying? Because Venom is my guy. What up, little fool? Dude, this guy looks so amazing. He is exactly what we see depicted in the game, and I seen gameplay of this the Venom. Dude, it's accurate. My only gripes, I have 2 gripes, and this is not fault of the figure, it's the fault of the design of the game.
Yeah,
he doesn't have enough texture in him to like the muscle definition, if you will.
Gotcha.
His muscle definition doesn't look like the movie Venoms, where he's very like, you see the striations, you see more veins coming through him. He looks more like a body of water making the shape of a man.
Yeah,
kind of like a hydra almost. But I digress with that. This is the way they did it in the game. Size. Aaron, I'm about to kick your ass on this. Comic book accurate. Which comic? Because every artist and every storyline has their own depiction of how big Venom is supposed to be. We'll have Venom this big and Spider-Man this big. You get what I'm saying? We would have Venom this big, and he'll be the size of this, which is more comparable to what we're used to seeing, right? Like he's a whole head and shoulders taller than he is. But it really is a breath of fresh air, though, to have a Venom figure that's imposing more so than Carnage, and has the Venom logo, the actual spider logo.
Yeah.
But this is the Insomniac version. It's not our classic. It looks a little closer to whatchamacallit, the Matt Gargan / Agent Venom, and then that guy who had the symbiote after Agent Venom that was a crooked dude, because his spider logo looks a little bit more like this.
Right.
But this right here is so dope. It's so awesome. He's massive, and he is, I have to say it, I was wrong. I was on the chat with Leo's crew in his stream, or what was it? It was yesterday night, and I believe he was there too, Brother Cousins and Jay. And I believe I said it can't be Hulkbuster size. That's too big. And then I see it, I'm like, damn, I'm wrong. Damn, it's too big. But it works because it's the game. It works because it's the game.
Yeah,
am I opposed to it? No, I'm getting 2.
Damn, you getting two. God damn.
Two.
Man, you
Cause
dropping
that-
one beat on the table just like that.
Spending
Oh,
that
dude,
money. Spending
listen,
that money.
listen.
Hold on.
Sacrifice-
Before we continue, want to give a shout out to El Professoro. His ass should be here right now. But anyway, El Professoro, what's up with you? He's in the building. How you doing, brother? What up? What up? What up? What up to you? Also, we got Evangelion up in here. He says, hey, Mario, what's up with you? We also got Tony Designs up in here. He said, what's up? He said, I agree. I'm thinking it was going to be about 545, but it ended up being 450, 455. So yeah, definitely. Also, we got, thank you so much, Joey. I appreciate it. I don't be seeing my super chats like that. But anyway, thank you, bro. I appreciate giving me a super chat for the $2. He said on vacation, but always got to show my dudes some love. Man, thank you so much, brother. Absolutely. Bro. When you get back from vacation, I got you, bro. Definitely need you on. Need your energy on the show, bro. Appreciate that. Yeah, second brother. Your thoughts on Venom here? We talked about it a little bit earlier today. And yeah, just want to get your thoughts on it.
Man, pieces like this makes you reconfigure your collection.
Yeah.
I know after seeing this, and we talked about it last night, I was like, you know what? I'm gonna have to start retiring some shit.
Absolutely. Yep.
I'm gonna have to start retiring shit because I'm getting to the point where I'm being creative with space.
Yeah.
But for something like this, your display has to be on point.
Yes, absolutely.
It has to be on point. It's one of these pieces that it's too big to pose by itself. It has to have companion pieces with it. So at least in how it's set up, you got the Miles, you got the Spider-Man, and then you have this. There it is. That's a fucking Margie case itself.
It is.
For the size.
It is.
So, man, it's a day one pre-order for me. I'm not going as hard as Lou, though, dropping that Jeep. That means my ass got to do some shake dancing on the corner with that kind of
Listen, I'll tell you the corner. I'll tell you which corner to hit. I'll tell you which corner to hit.
Oh, shit. You need a promoter? Fuck. I'm gonna get
I got you, baby. I got you, baby. They know me. They know me in these streets.
No, stupid.
I say what's popping, people. They be like, "You're."
Oh,
hey, look, we'll go so hard. I would have the damn swiper say it's the swiper, and I would say, "Hey, we take EBT too. We take that too."
Yep, just hit him with the. Thank you. Right? Yep, thank you.
Oh, y'all crazy as shit. We got 60 of y'all in here, man. Keep hitting that like button. We also got 1/6thScaleMan who will be joining us a little bit later. He said, butt ass naked Venom. Absolutely. You'll be on his way shortly. Y'all cracking up, man. Y'all crazy. Also want to give a shout out to my man Yo Mo. What's up with you, Yo Mo? Got 60 up in here. Remember to hit that like button, guys. Thank you so much. Late Bloomer, man. So want to talk about the price on this. Also your general thoughts on the piece, but also the price, man. Were you surprised that it was 450, you know, in the 450 range? Because I was thinking about 500 myself, you know, especially with the inflation of everything now. So what was your thoughts on that? You think this was priced well?
Remember when I had sent to you guys in the chat before we knew the price, before it came out, like they had released the pre-order on Hong Kong, I said this whole gonna be a car note. It's gonna be expensive. I was already anticipating it was going to be somewhat, because I just bought Carnage and I bought that retail. I had thrown a lot of points at something before I got Carnage. And so I was just like depleted. So I've been in the process of building points at Sideshow since then. And same thing with this guy now. This was a no hesitation dopo for me. Once I saw the size and knew that this was going to be hulking over the Carnage, and I think I have that right. Correct me if I'm wrong. Venom has always been larger than Carnage for the most part.
Yes.
For the most part.
Yep.
So that's going to fit. I feel like they're not going to do a Carnage again unless 2038 we get Spider-Man 3 and they do a Carnage for that, right? But for now, I'm cool with this one because I think this is a really, really awesome Carnage to have. And so I'm already got some ideas right now of what I'm going to do. These guys are going to be at the top of the shelf. I already have a few other villains coming. They're going to be top of the shelf. I'm gonna put a couple Spider-Man in there getting effed up, and it's gonna be glorious. This is fantastic. I love it. The only thing I have issues with right now is the knee joints and the elbow joints. Now they seem to be concealed, and I know they love in a lot of cases to do ratcheted joints under there.
Yes.
And so I'm not quite sure how they're going to achieve that. I would like to see a little bit more in-depth detailing in terms of the body that they use or they constructed here.
Well, it's the same type of body but it's the same type of. Is it? I'm looking at it. Isn't it kind of like the same type of body that we got with the?
Seems
with
like
the
a more buffed
quarter
up
scale
version
size.
of Venom. Yeah.
They took what they had with Venom and quarter scaled it. That's all they did. If you look at the silhouette, I sent you the picture, Jay, brother, because I sent you the picture. When you look at the picture, you can see the silhouette. It's similar, and the proportions are similar. It's just scaled up. So this is technically what movie Venom would be.
Oh wow!
So folks who have the version 1 or version 2 Venom in the chat, please, if you do, let me know if the elbows are the elbows and the knees, are those ratcheted joints, or are those more of a smooth?
On him is ratchet with the exception of the shoulders and the hip. The hip is a drop down ball joint method and the pop out method for the arms. So similar to your Iron Man, right? Okay. For everything that's Venom that's encased in rubber, even 3-0 does this. All the figures have to have ratchet joints so it can hold the pose. So I don't know if you can hear this, but listen.
Yeah.
Yep.
And it's holding. See what I'm saying? It's holding.
It's locking in place.
It's just you're gonna probably as far as what I've seen, as far as what we've seen from the promo pics of this, it seems like it's a slight bend. Going anything other than that, you're going at least it will crease it. I'm sure it will heal up, but I don't think people are gonna want to do that a lot as far as bending that. I'm not sold on the like longevity of that in a pose.
Right. I
can save you right now. Because I have the first Venom and I have this Venom pool. If that beautiful big size Venom is using the malleability that this Venom has, because this one is very malleable, keeping him in a pose for a long period of time would not harm this particular figure. It will not harm this particular figure because it's so squishy that it works. It's stretchy and all that. The Venom, the regular movie Venom, he's a little tougher, almost similar to your Hulk, if you have a Hulk.
Right.
So it's a little bit tougher, but it's still, it keeps, it can crack depending if it's done the same way like the first Venom, where you started seeing some peeling, some flaking and stuff like that. Because I know Anthony had his issue with it. I had a little bit of peeling, but it didn't go past it. Once I Shinichi greased it, that's it. Everything else is fine. So I haven't had any issues. And I keep mine posed, and then I repose them after a while. And I check them. So far, I live by Shinichi grease. I do it on my 3-0 Turtles. I do it on the Venoms. I put it on the Stranger Things Demogorgon. So I have a lot of these particular pieces that have rubber outer skin. So I know more or less how long the longevity is as far as posing is concerned. Now, if you're the type of individual that's going to forget it for about months and up to a year, expect problems with any figure. It doesn't even matter if it has pleather or not. Expect issues because these figures are not meant to be posed for longer periods of time. And they tell you this in the instructions. Why? Because they're art pieces. You put them in a pose, you get that shot, boom, you did your toy photography for the day, put that bad boy back into a museum pose.
Gotcha. No, that's all good, great information on that. Yeah. And I mean, and Lou, thank you for bringing me this, giving me this picture right here, because I didn't realize that motherfucker was that big. He's bigger than bigger
He's
than
most likely going to almost be like a couple inches from my ceiling, and he will get close. It's because my
he's a quarter scale.
Yeah, he's gonna get up there. I'm gonna have to move some comics at the top of my room here to kind of.
Bro, he's the height of a Hulkbuster. He's literally like like 2 centimeters shorter, just 2 centimeters shorter than Hulkbuster.
Well, even like what I do with my Hulk, like I have the original Hulk from the Avengers, and Hulk never stands up straight. He never does. Not really in an action pose. So I have him in actually a Detolf cube because he's like squashed and bent down. But once again, he has those joints to do that. So I'm fine with him doing that. And that's an older figure. I'm fine with him doing that. But no, I think, Late Bloomer, you and Lou kind of,
I don't want to scare people into just having them standing still. I'm just saying that this is probably, concerns that most of you might have out there anyway. Absolutely. About how long this is going to last. Those are the things that deterred me from the version 1 and version 2. Was like, oh, my stuff is peeling, or I don't like posing it, or it's going to get sticky. Sometimes some people got it aftermarket and it just didn't come the way that they were expecting. So it's true. That was a dice roll of a figure. So I waited for this one, and I guess I'm just gonna roll the dice with it.
There you go, man. Definitely. It looks, hopefully, I think it'll work out. I think it's gonna work out for a lot of us, man. This thing looks amazing.
You usually get the third one right? The third iteration usually gets it right. Was Chrome Mando the third iteration of Mando?
I think. Yeah. And that's the best one. You hit it, brother. That's the best one. S Beam, thank you so much for being here. He says, hello, don't forget to hit that like button. Thank you so much there, brother. Appreciate you so much. And we got Ray, the guy that makes dreams come true. Ray, man, check out Ray at Hawk Wars. Ray, man, let me know if that RoboCop and that Peacemaker is in, brother. My brother is ready for you. Definitely. Yeah, Ray, that's the guy right there, man. Hit him up, man. He double box and he sends you comics. All around good guy. That is Ray right there, man. Definitely. And we got F. Wellington. What's up with you, F. Wellington? And of course, my guy asked Chase. He says, "What's up, plastic crackheads? What's up with ya?" Yo. No. Oh shit. And he said, "Ooh, RoboCop is." You got some money coming to you, sir. Yeah, some money coming in. Definitely. Yeah, I need that RoboCop ASAP. But yeah, this figure is amazing. I mean, we can go all in all on this piece right here. But something else released last night as well, going in with this whole Spider-Man 2 thing. This guy right here, Miles Morales. I ain't gonna lie. Wasn't too excited about this piece because I feel like it's something that I had before. Now I know it's a special edition. You know what I'm saying? I know a lot of people wanted it, a lot of people weren't able to get it, but I do want to know everybody's thoughts on it. Second brother, what's your thoughts on this piece? Because I think you were after this, weren't you?
Man, that's in the beginning of sideshow fuckery before they got their act together. So I was, missing out on this piece and the other one. I'm like, all right, I'm not too bummed out about it because I have the originals.
Okay.
So I didn't really feel like it was not enough changes to warrant like I have to have this.
Right.
There wasn't. So, for it coming out and then coincide with the game, it looks great, but it really did not offer a lot for me to try to break your neck for, especially if you have the original.
Exactly. And you have all because I know we talked about this earlier today. You have pretty much all the PS4 Spider-Man. You're like all in on those.
Yes, right? Except for 2.
Same here.
Except
really. Now I'm interested. Which two? Because you got them. You have a lot.
Cyborg one that I am not doing.
Yeah.
The cyborg one.
That was my first one.
And the Doc Ock. I mean the Ock suit.
Anti-Ock suit.
Anti-Ock suit.
You know what? I was excited about that anti-Ock suit, and then when the figure came out, it just didn't do it for me. It just did not do it for me. I was like, you know what? I'm out. So I can understand that.
I barely rocked that shit in the game, dog. I was like, all right, we're done. Okay, switch over. Classic.
Yep.
Thank you.
Man, that suit is like that old commercial. Sausages. Like that's the fuck you get from it, man. It's like, okay, it's not. Is what would make it exciting because you had the like Doc Ock's claw and shit that was with it,
right?
Diorama piece,
right.
That's the only thing that really drew my attention to it. And then when I thought about it, like, you know what?
It's a gimmick.
It's a gimmick. As space as limited as it is. So, I had to actually of that line, the most exciting piece was the Iron Spider for me.
Yeah. Iron Spider was nice.
That one was straight out of fucking Civil War.
Yeah.
That's what of all that line right there, of all the Spider-Man, that is the prize piece of that.
Which one is the black and white one? That one's nice.
The negative suit one.
I remember posing that for you, and I was like, damn, I missed out on this shit. It's a good figure. That was a damn good one. But yeah, that's dope. Before we continue, hold on. Almost missed it. We got a soupy. We got another soupy. Thank you for the super chats. The movie canon. Thank you for the $5 bomb. He says, Collector Joey inspired me to send a little super chat. Oh, thank you, man. I appreciate it. He said, who's still getting both Venom Toby and SM3 Spider-Man figure? Yeah, thanks all for all that you do, Jay. Appreciate it. Yeah, man. I mean, me personally, I have to really be picky on like the Spider-Man video. At this point I don't have any Spider-Man video game PS4 figures. I don't, because I go in all in. I'm going all in on the No Way Home stuff. That's why I had to really lock and load and focus there on that. But there are some of those suits that I'm like, damn. And then when you play the game and you playing the game and you see those suits, you be like, damn. Especially in Miles Morales, there were a lot of good suits in that one that I was mad that they didn't give us. So yeah.
Yes, they made like a programmable matter suit in there that was like red and like silk,
bro. Yes.
What I give for just a prototype,
bro. For real, bro. For real. Bloomer, we're gonna go to you with this one, bro. What's your thoughts on this Miles Morales, this version of Miles?
This is the 2.0 for the VGM 2.0 Miles Morales. As we know, we already got the Into the Spider-Verse 2.0. It's kind of weird now. It's like we got different iteration lines of somewhat of the same character. But for this figure in itself, it looks great as the first one did. I have the first one here. You probably can see it on camera if you zoom in. But I have the first one, and one thing that where is he at? It's like right here. But one thing about it, you see him like right there. One thing about it is he has those red shoulder, designs, if you will. I don't know what you want to call it, but it's a different material. And that one now in the 2.0, it's going all the way down his arm.
Right.
And that I'm not sure if that's a stretchy material and it just has a shine to it, great. But if it's the same material, then I have concerns. Like stuff like this, like you're not gonna want to do like that. The one that the other arm that we see that's in front of him that's bracing him down, that one will be okay. It's the one in the back that's taking all of that torque. And so when you bring that back and you put him into that museum pose, it will heal, but those red parts won't. They will wilter over time. Just in terms of what I've dealt with the other Miles suit.
And that's the thing, man. A lot of the only Miles suit, the only Spider-Man suit, period, that was really forgiven, in my opinion, is the Into the Spider-Verse Miles. That is one great suit. And the Scarlet Spiders, that's another good suit because I know it's mostly like Lou Port. I knew Lou was grabbing it. That's a great. That is
my
great.
first Hot Toy Spider-Man figure. Yeah, and my favorite costume of Ben Reilly.
Yeah, You cosplayed it. That's right. You cosplayed that last week.
Dude, I got the freaking mask, bro. I paid more for the mask than I did for the freaking costume, bro. Because I wanted to make sure it was on point. It was crack, pop.
Yeah, that mask was official too. Definitely.
Bro, I'll tell you this much. Late Bloomer's not wrong. Those red parts on Miles, they're going to have some creasage. If you have your Spider-Man 2099 and you pose him up a little bit, he has the same stuff, but his is a little bit more thicker and a little bit more forgiving because it's thicker. But yeah, the red parts will crease a little bit, but it also depends on how far you crease and how long you keep them posed in it. You know what I mean? So honestly, if you worry about the longevity of any suit, then don't buy it. You just buy
that's a great point, Lou. It's like all of what I said. Yes, you can take that and put it in your data banks, but so many things are dependent on it. Where you're geographically located, how that's going to affect the figure once you get it. How often you pose, right? And also understanding the limitations of said figure. So it's all these things that go into the ingredient or go into the formula. So just take that, with a grain of salt there.
Definitely want to give a shout out to my guy, Big Dog Pound 1. What's up with you, brother? Always good to have you here. Definitely. But now, guys, a lot of good advice. Aaron, your thoughts on this piece as well. We can't hear you.
My bad. I think this figure looks pretty good, man. But if I'm gonna get this, then I have to get Peter and the Venom, and that's a lot on my wallet. Not gonna lie. So I'm just gonna stick to the Mafex and Figure Arts Spider-Man. The only video game suit that I pre-ordered was the symbiote suit, and that's it. That's it.
That's a good one.
Cutting off at that. But it looks good, man. It looks good.
It's a good one, brother. That is a good one. But yeah, I feel you. It's like it's a good suit, but I'm not that excited about it. And I love I love Miles. You know what I'm saying? I mean, the red and the black, that's my shit. You know what I'm saying? That's my, favorite color, color schemes. So definitely, but I feel like it's something that I've owned before. So that's why me personally, I'm kind of like,
Well, I'm stoked of having this bad boy. I'm stoked of having it. And here's why. I could finally put Miles in his winter gear and have two different looks.
That's true. That's true.
I just swapped him into his yesterday.
Yeah, exactly. So I don't have to swap anymore. I could just keep him as is. And here's another thing. This one will just be Miles doing his thing versus the Miles that came from his actual game where he comes with Bodega Cat and he comes with the backpack. He comes with all these other extra accessories that you can play around with. Here, he's more basic. He's more simplified. And he's not everybody's cup of tea, which is not to say that nobody wants him, but more of people already have this suit. It's not too different. So since it's not too different, you're not really missing out on anything. Other than the webbing.
Right.
Other than that, you're not really missing out on anything. But guaranteed, Venom, Black Suit Spider-Man's coming out with it. And the other Spider-Man, if he was lucky enough to get that one as well. You good. I'm all in. Just like second brother, I only am missing 2 from Peter, and I'm missing 1 from Miles, and that's it. As far as collecting all of them, I'm only missing 1 from Miles, 2 from Peter, and I'll have the entire set.
That's amazing. Amazing stuff. Also want to give a shout out to Tilly right here. Says smash that like button. Thank you so much, brother. Always appreciate you. Always. He said, wait a minute, hold on. He said, my mom's strange ship today. Can't wait for that bad boy to arrive. For a minute when I was reading it, I was like, Wanda shipping? Hold on. I was about to get excited. I was like, oh shit.
That's old boy with the third eye, right? And the patch in his back.
Yep.
That was the one I just decided not to wait for. I was like, let me get this No Way Home one. Let me get my my Doctor Strange fix out the way. So
definitely. All right. Well, want to go to this. I know this kind of dropped last week, but I know we didn't talk about it here. They kind of put it up right before the damn show went off. Would have been nice if they, did it before, you know what I'm saying? But this piece right here, this beautiful, and I meant to say that, this beautiful young lady right here, Hera. And yeah, I can't wait to get this figure. I'm all in on the Ahsoka line. I know we just the third figure from the Ahsoka line. I know we're waiting for Ahsoka the White. I envision that's going to come out pretty soon, when we least expect it, But my thoughts on this figure. Second brother, your thoughts on this wonderful piece? Can't hear you.
Okay. Now, they've been knocking it out of the fucking park with these female sculpts.
Yes, they have.
They've been fucking killing it.
Yes,
they've been killing it. And to have the ladies of the Star Wars universe lined up, and you turn around, shit. Once I get them all, man, I may do a figure flex Friday for you. Have all the ladies lined up like that, because they look fucking amazing. When I saw it in Terra, I'm like, they just wow, it's just crazy. It's crazy. And just to see, they got the pearls going, they got everything anatomically correct. You just can't, can't get past it, man. Yeah, I mean that's a no-brainer. That's a day one. Absolutely.
The only thing I do wish this was a 2-pack right here, and I know it would have been an expensive one, but this would have been just a great 2-pack.
Yeah.
Absolutely. Want to give a shout out to Yomo. Thank you for the 149 super sticker. Appreciate that so much. Definitely helps the channel out, guys. Thank you so much. But yeah, cake. Yeah, cake for days. Absolutely. Hera, we're gonna jump around a little bit. Your thoughts on Hera?
I think she looks amazing. This is a really, really good figure if you're collecting the Ahsoka line, like second brother. I'm probably gonna pick this one up along with Sabine, but my most sought after ones are Balin and Shin. They gotta come out with those.
Yeah,
they can't skip out on those. They can't. But I'm probably gonna be picking this one up. Like, look at that. Looks just like her.
Yep, it really does.
Like, this is on point.
It really does. They did an excellent job on this piece right here. I think they just nailed it. Lay Bloomer, your thoughts on this piece?
I really want to just take the moment to celebrate this character. Like, this character was animated just years ago, and this character is now here. This character, for a lot of people that haven't watched Rebels and don't know, Hera is her whole life has been about rebellion. Her father led a actual rebellion resistance in their own home planet. She's part of a whole clan, and so she struck out to decide to be a pilot and and carry on that rebellious tradition, if you will. And she comes across Chopper, and he was down he was on part of a Y-wing, and Chopper was down, and she found him, and they had this bond, and her and Chopper go and meet the rest of the Rebels crew. And I really just love her story, especially in connection to rest in peace, Kanan.
Yes.
One of the best, right? And just love her story. And so also her going into Ahsoka and playing her role in Ahsoka as well. I just found it really, really awesome to see a character that was just animated now coming to life and adding to this universe that people have loved for almost generations now. So I'm with you, Jay. I wish this was a 2-pack to really get people to understand the relationship that she has with Chopper. I mean, if you didn't get it at all in Rebels, look no further than the first 2 episodes. Chopper was like, did you misplace one of my bombs in my tracker? And she's like, look under the tray. Like they have such a great rapport and relationship with each other. And that's all just built over a year, multiple seasons in Rebels and then culminating here in Ahsoka.
And then, too, you guys, you got to have love for a cursing droid.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? He was like, "Who the hell you calling a droid?" Remember at the courthouse? Like, I'm not a mere droid. What you mean?
Because I swear, once he was like, "What the fuck?"
Like, without me, you can't survive.
Yeah, man, they are killing the female head sculpts. I totally agree. Louis, your thoughts on this on this lovely lady here?
This wonderful, wonderful piece right here is coming home. She's an alien. Remember what I said before?
Yeah.
Star Wars, aliens. You're not gonna have me in a galaxy far, far away and just give me a bunch of bots. Okay, I could get that here with Gundam. I want aliens. Give me more of the green skin, the Twi'leks, give me more creatures. You know what I mean? Yes. That's what I have my eyes set on. Like, as you can see, I love creatures. My thing is things that are out there that would make your imagination go bonkers. Like, if this was real, damn. You know what I mean? But
you know what,
eyes, cakes, hips. The only thing that I wish is that the jacket was leather. That Hot Toys would go back and tap into the leather stuff, put that in the forefront, because we all know the synthetic leather that they've been putting on these figures have not been standing the test of time in most climates. It depends on where you're at specifically, the temperature controlled. Second brother knows this best because the man got the man cave. He got the man cave. Feel me? Everything is like on point the way it's supposed to be, temperature wise and all that. And this
I can give you, not to cut you off, I could give you an example of what humidity and climate can do. Because I'm working on pictures right now for my grandmother's photo album, and the environment wasn't that great and what humidity would do. I have pictures that are actually fused into the paper.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm in the process of trying to recreate everything. And I'm just looking at like, I can't really do anything with this because the area that they were in was not climate controlled. It's a mess. But, all in all, we can never express of the investment of dehumidifiers and humidifiers. We cannot express that enough. If you have a collection of value, you can't express that enough.
You have to. You have to have a climate control. You have to, especially like for us to live in the basement. I mean, it's always cold down here in my place. That's one thing. The air flows pretty well, but a dehumidifier will just save your basement. It will save your collection. It's a big thing. You know what I'm saying? And I know a lot of people skip out on, and that's something we're also going to talk about here tonight. We're going to talk about like figure maintenance and how to take care of your collection, because we spend a lot of money on these things, but the maintenance is another thing. These things have to be maintained, especially with all the money that we spend on these things.
There's actual logistics that goes with that. When you get into this, that's for anyone that's new, because I know I have my partner. He's watching, and he's a collector. He collects collect cars, and another friend of ours is on. That's on the chat too, and it is when you get into this hobby, especially 1/6. When you get into this, you have to do your homework and your logistics before you get into something, because if your environment is not right, it's almost like you're throwing money out the window.
Absolutely.
It's almost money out the window.
Absolutely. Before we continue, got to bring some people up in here. We got Mario in the building. What's up with you, El Professoro?
What's good? What's going on, everybody? How's everyone doing tonight?
Good to have you here. And we also got this guy right here, 1/6thScaleMan. How you doing? It is a full deck tonight.
What's going on with you, bro?
What's up with everybody? How y'all doing? How you doing, bro?
Which one, me or
both of y'all?
Bro? Yeah, I mean, Straight,
What's
man.
up,
It's on
Leo?
Friday.
What's up, Leo? How you doing, bro?
Yeah, man. Like everything's cool. Everything's gravy, baby. It's you know, it's a good day.
Absolutely. Mario, how are you today,
bro?
It's definitely a good day, man. I mean, look at Loco doing this thing, man. I'm getting a kick out of that, and you know, it's another Thursday night, just breathing, you know, being amongst brethren and all, man. So,
Hold on, what the fuck is going on? You got a quiet storm voice going on. What's going on over there?
Oh,
He's doing his
what you talking
ASMR
about?
shit
What you
again.
talking about?
He's doing his
My
ASMR shit.
what?
You know, you got a quiet storm
He's
voice
whispering
going on.
like, yeah, this is what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna do
Is
this.
it-
I'm
is
gonna
it-
do
Thank you, Hawk Forest, man.
Yo,
Yeah,
Ray,
man.
my dude, what's going on, brother? Second, brother. You like it? Do you like this one right here, bro? Or should I change it back
You know,
up? or
man.
what's
You
going
know,
on?
man.
Thank you very much.
They got the color, the perfect color on, the perfect color.
Perfect color, you say?
Ray is my guy.
All right.
Ray is dope. Ray is
Yeah.
dope.
Shout
And
out.
that Luke Invader, that pose session is amazing, bro. That take your position is dope. That is that's some good shit right there, bro.
I
Definitely.
might have to get that C3PO off that dude.
Bro,
I
that
ain't gonna
Vader,
lie.
it's here's the thing, bro, because I'm using Empire Vader, and it poses a lot better than what I thought, but still, it's the gloves staying in the. It's bro, it's just not. And the thing is, they don't. What I didn't notice before about that figure is that they don't give you the right assortment of hands.
They don't.
Like, they really don't. They don't. And I'm like, not for posing and not to capture. So I have to kind of futz around with it and use, you know, certain things to kind of pull it off. But I'm having fun with it, bro. That Bestman Luke, I told you, man, it's an amazing figure, bro. It is by far an amazing figure. So I'm having some fun, man. Thanks. What's up, Ray? Thank you, bro. Appreciate it.
Absolutely. And Mario, you got something that came in this week too. That's amazing. What's up with that Harley Quinn, brother?
Oh shit. So that Harley Quinn was supposed to be a project, man, and unfortunately that project had to be on hold. It's here. She's beautiful. I have yet to crack her open. Pause. But yeah, man. What I wanted to do, man, I've been saying this for a minute, dude, is that I wanted to hurry up and get the statue display up right now.
Gotcha.
Turns out the way that I've been thinking about moving things around in here, I gotta break down the Maji case. I'm missing a couple of acrylic panels, so I'm waiting on those, putting an order for those, waiting for those to come in. So there's been a bit of a hiccup on that, but I really want to get her out here, but I got nowhere to put her, like until I get these garage shelves up, you know.
Yeah,
Yeah,
so
she's
the acrylic,
amazing.
dude. So with the acrylic panels, like when are they coming in? Are they coming in like are they coming in soon, or is it like you gotta like wait a little bit for them?
I'm gonna be waiting a little bit, man. Those things are gonna be shipping by boat. We did Brian gave me a quote for air shipping, and I ain't trying to pay that much just for shipping a few pieces of acrylic, you know. So yeah, I'm like, I'll be good with the boat. So 6 to 8 weeks, yeah, that's not that bad. I'll be all right. So
that would be killing me though. But you got it, yeah, man, because I know that airfare shipping on something like that,
I know, forget about it. No, I ain't trying to do that. But the thing is that I have to break off the vertical cases here, the 698s, because of this room is so small. I don't know if y'all can see it, like back at the very end right there. Those cases.
Yeah, those two. Yeah.
So those two, I got to break those apart. I'm gonna put them somewhere else. I'm trying to figure out what I want to put in there. I'm kind of thinking maybe just all Star Wars or just Troopers up and down. I don't know. That's a good about 20 figures worth in those two cases right there. So I'll probably do something. But I want them. My desk is going to the wall behind me now. The Maji cases are going right here where I'm at. Statues will be right here. So it's gonna be a little bit of a reverse view, but you'll still be able to see everything all right. And,
definitely.
But yeah, I want to unbox that Harley so bad, dude. I really do.
I can't. I want to see it. That's why I was like, I thought you was going to have it, promptly displayed for us to see. I was like, oh shit,
that's a big piece, man. That's 1/3, bro. And I currently don't have the room right now at this present moment to actually put it out.
We had a conversation about 1/3 and and after I thought about it, I was like, fuck, I probably would have to put all those in Second Brother's basement, bro.
Oh, now you're having second, dude. You were telling me not to underestimate your basement, man.
Dude, I mean,
I could
do it. I could do it, but I would have to get rid of the cases that I have. Honestly, we were talking about getting like Queen Studios put out. They put out the. We'll take a look at it. They put out the the 1/3
Iron
scale Mark 7
Mark
Iron
7.
Man. And I was like, you know what? I would like to get all those in that scale. And when I was saying it, I'm thinking quarter scale. Honestly, that's what I was thinking. I was thinking quarter scale. I ain't even going bullshit. And then he was like 1/3 scale. And I was like, 1/3. Oh shit, that's right. That's like the size of a 5-year-old. Holy shit.
You thought this Venom was huge, bro. Wait till you get yourself a third scale. Second brother knows. He just got his Batman in, right?
Ain't no bullshit.
Is that
Dude,
third scale?
you know, I couldn't, seeing that, Grim Knight live and try to figure it out. But when you actually putting that damn thing together, and I'm just sitting up there like, good thing I did all the measurements and I knew exactly where it was going to go. And that's pretty much, that's the area. If I get another statue, that's pretty much where it's going to be designated. It's not going to be down here. So, yeah, when you get into that, that's a whole different evil right there.
That statue.
You do that, Jay, with your basement, it's going to change the whole symmetry. You're going to change a whole lot of shit. You're going to have to.
It's going to have to change it all. It'll have to change everything all around. I'm probably going to stay away from that right now because I'm a 1/6 vehicle guy. So I just leave it there. But since you two are here, and Leo, we're going to throw this to you real quick, brother. Just your thoughts, and we'll bring it back up wherever. Where did I put it? Hold on. We'll bring it right back up. This Venom right here. Just wanted to know your thoughts, bro.
So we talked about this last night. And yeah, bro, like it was the one that it's the definitive. If you look at it from height wise, people don't understand that it is accurate. It's accurate to Venom. You know what I mean? It's the way it's supposed to be. Now, the game is sort of like, and I will admit, it is kind of futzing with the scale of the figure a bit too much. Yeah. I mean, they made him huge, and it must be a multiversal version of that figure.
Yeah,
you know what I mean? But I mean, because now, mind you, Venom is like, I think he's 8 foot tall, like he is 8 feet in stature as far as a character. But this is beyond 8 feet, bro. Like this thing is this is a beast. But I mean, in regards to the game, it's definitely accurate. You have to have it. I mean, this is the Venom that actually has the emblem on his chest. This is the one that people have been waiting on for the longest time. I was so pleasantly satisfied hearing that it is articulated. It's just as articulated almost as the regular Venom that we got, before. And to be quite honest,
look at that mouth though.
Yeah, right. For those who have the Carnage, because I have Carnage as well, to took him out the box to kind of check on it. It doesn't have a lot of articulation on that figure. It does, but it doesn't. You know what I mean? Because it's a big piece, but you can pull some stuff off. But I think this would scale really, really good next to that figure, even though it's still in stature, it just dwarfs that figure. This is I was really surprised, and I'm surprised about the money. Like literally, I thought this thing was going to be at least $700. That's what I really thought, because if you think about it, the deluxe version of Venom, just Venom itself, that figure that came from the movie was. It was like what, $500, almost $500 to $600 for that. Yeah, it was more than this.
How much is this one? How much is this one?
How much is this?
Yeah,
455.
145. Yeah, 455.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow.
It's a $10 difference from the Carnage.
Yeah, and the Carnage is and I have the deluxe version of Carnage. That is expensive. So that's what I'm saying. Like, this is really. I was pleasantly surprised. I'm not gonna lie, man. I was surprised that it was this price. And I think that's sensible, considering the simple fact that you're not really getting a lot of accessories with this. You're not getting 2 head sculpts. You're not getting, you know what I mean? You're getting some of the tentacles there, but you're not getting too much as far as weaponry, the hands, you're not getting all the extensive accessories that you got with both Carnage and Venom. But if you're looking for that version, if you're looking for, now it's going to be interesting to see. And those, who have module cases and stuff like that, or not module cases, but like DTOFs, I wouldn't even like literally getting into a module case is going to be rough. I know it's easier to really adjust a garage shelf to get it in.
Right.
Like you can definitely get this in a garage shelf. You can crouch it. You can do certain things with it. So you'd be safer to do something like that. DTOF, you're going to be removing at least 4 shelves, like 3 shelves.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, and on top of that, you're just not going to get the accuracy or the posability, just to kind of make it look the presence that you want. You're not going to get that there. So I would suggest, getting a garage shelf, doing whatever you need to do. You can raise it. You can adjust it the way you want it. And it would make so much sense. But now I think this is dope, bro. And yeah, man, you got 2 places you can a couple places you got to get from it. We got your boy Ray, Hawkwar's Toys in here. You can get it from him. As always, you can also get it from Ray Underground Figures. I call Ray and Ray from Hawkwar's and Ray from Underground. I call them more like the brick and mortars because they're legit brick and mortars, bro. They're legit, places that you can get, these figures from. Not only just at a really, really decent price, but the customer service is on point. And I hope, and the thing is, and I know Ray's listened to me, I want them to stay that way. I want them to stay. Like when I think about Ray from Hawkwar's and I think about Ray from Underground, I think of 2 individuals that are exclusive to me. It's the exclusivity to me. They are premier exclusive, resellers who are legit and get the job done, and they get it to you in a timely manner, and the customer service is on point, and the transparency was there. So you got those places that you can go. So again, yeah, man, this is impressive. This piece is definitely impressive. I missed out on the Miles. I missed out on that Spider-Man, but I didn't really go after him because I'm like, it's not too much of a difference from the other one. But that black suit Spider-Man was the one that I wasn't wanting. So I was happy about that, and I'm satisfied about that. I'm good. It's going to be incredible, bro. Like it literally is incredible. The game's going to be dope. But I think this right here, man. For anybody who's been waiting for it, here you are. I didn't know it was.
This is a toddler.
This
is a toddler.
It is, bro. It was surprising that this came as soon as it did, to be quite honest. I didn't think it was going to come so soon.
Yeah, I thought they were going to kind of suss it out a little bit, maybe give us a few more Spider-Man, and then boom, kind of when the hype seemed like it was dying down, here goes the Venom, right?
Yeah.
They definitely did this right. They did this right with, with the promotion and getting this out on time and giving this to us right as the game about the game.
Jay, can you go back to the height? Can you go back to the height? The picture of the height? Real quick, I want to make reference to something really quick, right? So you see, everybody sees this picture right here, right? You see this, right? So you see Venom, right?
Yep.
Now you see right next to him is Miles, right?
Mm-hmm.
Miles is me. Venom is Mario. That's how tall that motherfucker is in real life.
More like
real
life. Venom.
That's how tall. This is how I look next to Mario in real life. Literally.
Can confirm.
Yeah, that's right.
Well, me and Mario hung out, so yeah. I had to let you Leo, but
Mario.
I told my man, he came around the corner. I was scared as shit. I was like,
that's Mario.
Oh, come on, man.
Yo, I told you, bro. Like, I saw him at the entrance. He was at the entrance of Disney. Me and Tor were already in the park. So like from far away, aesthetically, he's gonna look smaller. But when you get closer, it's just like, you being far away from like a roller coaster, and you get up and you realize how big that shit is in person. That's how I was. I was like, this motherfucking man, like literally, I'm not. It's like when Toya puts on shoes. I'm like, I'm not staying.
Oh shit!
Straight up, bro.
Wow.
Nah.
Leo, I know the feeling because you want your lady like drop your knee a little bit. There you go, baby.
Bro. We go out to special places. She always wants to wear high heels and shit. I'm be like, can you stop playing? Stop, don't do that.
Don't worry, they're gonna start giving you the.
I have to when they want to. Yo, when they want to take pictures, I got to kind of adjust the perspective. So I stand like a couple feet ahead of her. And then I put my hand out like she's holding my hand. So, you know what I mean? Yeah, bro.
All
you
the
go.
tricks. Yo,
Hell yeah.
dude, he ain't never lied.
I know when Mario's walking, jokers get out of his way, especially if there's a table nearby.
Yo.
Because I would
shit.
expect him to
Oh,
choke
shit.
slam the shit out of somebody on the table.
Bro,
man,
remember,
I ain't
hey,
that vicious, man.
second
Damn.
brother, remember like in Jurassic Park, the movie, when they were in the car and they were watching a glass of water, and every time the dude was walking, the water would shake? That was Mario, bro. When he was walking through Disney.
Oh shit. Damn. Damn. See, Aaron, what I gotta put up with over here, man? Shit.
Want to give a shout out to friends.
Big
Talent
love, man.
Dino,
Big love,
what's up
always.
with you, bro? What's up with you, bro? Thank you for being here, brother. Always good to have you here. Speaking of Mario, man, your thoughts on this piece, bro? What's your thoughts on it?
This is great news. I legit thought that this. I mean, after Leo's discussion last night, when you guys were all talking whether or not to be a power pose, that crossed my mind. I was like, I wouldn't be surprised if Hot Toys would have done something like that. Exactly what Lou's got right there.
Yeah.
Like with that, huh?
It's not a power pose. It's articulated, baby.
Anyway, anyway, I thought it was gonna be something like that, you know. But no, but my surprise, man, they actually they gave you a big ass fully articulated figure, man. I mean, it looks great. I think aesthetically it looks killer. I mean, I'm not the biggest Venom fan, you know, so I really can't tell you, you know, the intricate details of this thing as far as like what's accurate, what's not. But I like what I see, you know. I mean, this ain't for me personally, man. I appreciate Ray for putting him in the Mario pile, but you can exclude this one, my guy.
Yeah,
but no, this is they did an amazing job with this thing, man. And kudos for Hot Toys for actually dropping this one in Miles right before the game starts, man. So just to capitalize on that hype,
Absolutely.
you know. So,
right.
but yeah, no, that's great, man.
Yeah, they done it well. You know what I'm saying? They did as well. Sometimes they do it right, and then other times they just have us lingering. Like, when the hell are we going to get a white, Ahsoka the White? When we're going to get Dora
We're
Milaje?
gonna get some 40th anniversary return to Jedi, Howard.
Oh Jesus, man! I didn't gave up hope. I gave up hope. That with the damn N1, I didn't just gave up hope on all that shit.
I've been trying to tell you about the N1 forever, dude. That's your fault. I'm trying to tell y'all.
He did. Remember that shit? Oh, he's gonna lose his beard. Nah, beard.
No, man. Still here, bro.
Yep.
Still here.
Damn. So another thing I wanted to bring up tonight, and this is kind of like a hot button topic because I've been thinking about it all day. Been thinking about it kind of all day. Let's just take Venom down. Oh, not me. Wrong thing. Hold on. I'm just fucking up. Hold on. There we go. I've been thinking about it. So I think it's safe to say with the like Loki is out now, and I don't know why I brought up Loki because I know some people gonna be like, oh shit, it's Loki, and then leave the stream. I know some of y'all out there gonna do that shit, and that's fine. Come back and watch me on the replay. But you know, the excitement for Marvel just isn't there like it used to be. You know what I'm saying? It's just not. So what I want to say is, what I want to ask, does the MCU need to be rebooted? What's your thoughts on that? Let's go to Lou on that. Let's go to Lou on that real quick.
Good question.
Does it need to be rebooted?
Damn, all that boxes
At this
behind
point, they have no choice but to reboot it. They have no choice because a lot of the story arcs that they're doing, they're more or less taking their time for this whole multiversal thing to happen and connective tissues and all that other stuff. See, we can have connective tissue, but when it comes down to it, we're not going to see, our X-Men with Spider-Man. We're not going to see that unless they do a reboot and they have a separate movie altogether in itself, or it's its own multiversal event that it's separate from what we already now and have that's been established. Because think about it, these actors are getting older. So that means, they want to venture out and do other things. They're not going to want to sit and play the same role unless, they put enough money on the table. They're like, oh, okay, I'll do it again. It's the power of the dollar. You know what I mean? At that point. But also, as an artist, you don't want to stay, doing the same thing on the same canvas, or the same type of painting on the same canvas, or saying the same rhymes on the same track. You don't want to do that constantly. And when it comes to film, as an actor, you don't want to do that either. But whatever pays the bills, that's what's going to pay the bills. And from a writer standpoint, the writers just need to pull from the comics and just make sure that it just goes cohesively into society, and not try to, shoehorn politics and shoehorn other things don't go into our comic book world that doesn't need to be there right now. You can make certain things, click, but it doesn't have to be in depth, and it takes away from the story, especially when it comes to side characters. Side characters, they go in a little too ham with the side characters. Leave them as such, side characters. I wouldn't mind having, a Hulk film based on the Hulk and how She-Hulk comes out of nowhere. Oh, where did she come from? Here's a quick backstory. 3 seconds. That's it. I don't need to see anything else. You know what I mean? Yeah. Give me back. And that's just an example. Granted, She-Hulk wasn't for everybody, but at the end of the day, it hit a couple of good beats. The only thing I can't stand is the fact that they shit on Hulk, and MCU's been doing that since they had Hulk. So it's like misuse of characters, and that's a good example right there. The misuse of characters, and then you have actors also that make it harder and more complicated for the film to be produced. If you're a complicated individual, Blade. I hear that in the pipeline. Actors difficult to work with. The directors are difficult to work with. Oh, we all know a new director. Why? Because he's complicated. He's making it hard. Okay, maybe you're the problem. It's too much. So at this point, they're at the perfect opportunity to reboot and revamp the entire MCU. Excuse me, by not going backwards and going into Avengers again, but introducing newer characters that we haven't seen yet, and they're doing it slowly. Because we're not done with this specific universe. We still got to get the Young Avengers. We still got to get Fantastic Four, and then we have the introduction of X-Men. But we don't know which one of these is going to connect into the reboot.
Exactly. No, all good points right there. Before we continue, I think I missed this one. I'm sorry, Big Dog Pam. Dude, thank you for the $10 bomb. He says, Jablak says, preach. He said, preach. You're so cool. And with my star, we're going to rule. Preach, understand. I'm going to love you till the very end. Preach, 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 preach. Love you all. Thanks so much, brother. I appreciate that. I don't even know how I almost missed that, but no, Lou, you brought some good points up there, because I was actually, and I said this, I think I said this on Anthony's stream a couple weeks ago. I was actually watching X-Men Days of Future Past, which I really don't like I don't really like that many of the X-Men. I think the Fox X-Men films are like, they're not really X-Men films to me. They really didn't get it. They didn't nail it. They didn't nail it. I think it's fair to say that. But Days of Future Past was a good movie. I think they did that very well. I think they had Hugh Jackman has the essence of Logan. Maybe not so much as a full-on Wolverine and being 5'3" or whatever, but he has that Logan. He has that as a Hollywood version of Logan. I think he did a good job. I do. He's the only flushed out X-Men that they had. But but it's funny, as I watched the Days of Future Past movie, I found me liking that more than, and I found it as a breath of fresh air compared to a lot of the current MCU films. Dare I say it, that film was better than a lot of current MCU projects, in my opinion. Yeah. And that's how I came up with that. And I just want to throw it to you, second brother. What do you think about that? Should the MCU be rebooted?
I think they need to slow down a bit with the shows that they have. Okay, that's great, but I think they need to concentrate more on the animation. I think they need to focus more on that. X-Men 97 needs to fucking come out. They need to work on that.
Yeah.
For I think a major restart for them to reinvigorate interest is either the Fantastic Four or the X-Men. They got to fucking bring it with those. Because
Yes.
I think with this whole connected MCU timeline dealing with Thanos, dealing with Thanos, which was great, I don't think they're going to get that same shine as they do with Kang.
Me too. Yeah. Yeah.
I see where they're going with the multiverse, where they're trying to, with the branch timelines and shit, and they try to interweave stuff so they have the ability to jump things in and out. That's well and good. But I think what's hurting MCU or just any Disney properties as a whole is this whole season of review bombing shit before it even gets there.
Yeah.
It pretty much kills stuff and put bugs in your head before you can give a real objective opinion on any work that's put out.
Yeah.
Yeah, and it pretty much after a while, the damage is done where we get exhausted, not by with them putting out shows and putting out movies. We're not exhausted from that, but we're exhausted from the bullshit that's on the peripheral. And then that affects us when we're watching.
I agree, but don't you think, but going back all the way to 2000, was it 2008, 2009, when the first Iron Man, with this new Iron Man figure, that's how, I went back watching that first Iron Man and then I watched, the Hulk, Incredible Hulk, and then going back and watching Thor and just restarting the MCU. And I was like, damn, these movies still hold up. You look at that then and where we are today, and it's just like to me, it seems like they ran out of steam. I think they bit off too much with the Disney Plus shows. I think the original 3 Disney Plus shows were amazing. Falcon and the Winter Soldier never gets enough respect, in my opinion. Never gets enough respect, and that was a damn good one for many reasons. But WandaVision was good. The first season of Loki, I think that was tremendous as well. But once you go past those 3 shows, I think that's where the dip in quality started. There and it's just
plain exhaustion.
I think so.
Could it be that?
Yeah,
because I look at it as having those shows, and eventually just human nature. No matter how good something can be, you can get tired of it after a while. You can. And you try to be objective. Like for some of us OGs that's been in this, I'm appreciative for everything that comes out, even if it's good or bad. Because I can remember a time looking at a comic book and reading a comic book and closing my eyes and wishing it was a live action film.
That's right.
And now we have this.
Yeah.
So us older guys can pretty much, we can respect the effort and appreciate the effort. But as for rebooting, as of right now, no, they need to not reboot. They need to go into something new. X-Men is new. Fantastic Four is new.
Yes.
Any things that deserve to be rebooted will be the Hulk, and it would be Thor.
Yep.
Because I don't think they've given the respect that they truly deserve. Because now they made both of them buffoon characters. To me, that's offensive. Because everyone's supposed to be fucking afraid of Hulk because you don't know what's going to happen one minute to the next.
That's right.
Everyone's supposed to be afraid of Thor because if he's coming, it's over. But you don't get that.
And that's the thing. Like when you go back to the first Avengers, where you see Natasha and she's talking to Bruce Banner, and then he's like, "Stop yelling at me!" And he just jumps up and she pulls out her glide, and you can see the tears in her eyes, like she's fucking scared. That's what we need to go back to. That
exactly.
Was like, damn, right.
Even in Infinity War, when Thor came back with his hammer, the axe. I mean, everybody was like, "Oh shit!" in the movie theaters.
Yep.
Right.
Yeah.
But even still,
that's
Thor
why I got that one.
Yeah.
Thor wasn't used to his full potential. None of the films had brought Thor to his real potential. And Lil, can you tag in on that? Because dude,
That's his favorite
you're
Marvel
a
movie.
comic head like me, man. No, none of those films had even scratched the surface of what the Hulk is and what Thor is. So
He's absolutely
if anyone need to be rebooted, it's those.
Yeah, no.
He's absolutely right, because the Hulk never became the monster unless you saw Incredible Hulk. That's when he was a monster. Thor never got the god level of respect as a character because they kept downplaying him, making him the buffoon. You know, it's like, okay, you're a god and you're getting your butt handed to by emotion. You're getting your butt handed to. You're going to be a gut looking like Loco Lu in the next 10 years? Nah. But I completely agree.
Mhm.
No, yeah, I want to get your take on that as well. Absolutely.
You know, bro, like,
You better be working on memes over there, because I know you.
nah, I'm not. I wish I could, but I'm not. So, bro, the question of rebooting, to be quite honest, I think it's not about rebooting. I don't think it has anything to do with rebooting. The thing is, the missing piece is time, patience, decent writing. That's what we want.
Yes.
Because the thing is, there's a documentary that's supposed to be coming out, or it's about basically the rise of Disney's Marvel, Star Wars, whatever the rise, whatever. There's some interesting concepts behind that. They're releasing something about it, but in there it was said how when Disney basically acquired both of these IPs, they were forcing them to put out stuff, rushing them to put out stuff before it was time, like before there was even time to formulate a plan or a certain formula. The only reason why the first couple of phases with Kevin Feige worked is because he had a solid plan even before they acquired the IP, but before things kicked in gear. He had already had a plan when Iron Man 1 started, so he knew where he was going. It was an objective,
right?
So we already had that plan and everything was mapped out. With this, I think it's just a simple fact that they're rushing the process. They're rushing it instead of sitting down and saying, look, okay, this is what we did the first couple of years. These are the individuals that we are losing. How can we basically tell a story or continue a story or continue a cohesive story, knowing that these are the characters that are moving on? Right. Now, here's the thing, bro. Like there's these talks about Robert Downey Jr. coming back, Chris Evans coming back, this, that, and the third. If in my mind, and I know that a lot of people are excited about that, but if you have to do that to save a franchise, then something's wrong.
That's sad.
Like something is wrong, bro. Because the thing is, there is so much richness in storytelling if you tell the story right, if the writing is on point, if the executive, if anything, you know what, MCU doesn't need to be rebooted. The execs, the studio needs to be rebooted. Like literally. They need to be rebooted. Everything back there, everybody who's interfered on projects, everybody who's had their hands in on projects that knows nothing about the IP, people who have said they are not source material. There's anybody who's had their hands, they need to be rebooted. Not the MCU, because there's ways to salvage certain things, and I'm hoping that they can do so. But again, the only way that you can do it now, mind you, Chapek is out. Iger's back in, who's given power back to the creatives. He gave power back to Kevin Feige. Everybody who he had on his team at that particular point, again, he's giving power back to them to now construct. And right now, Kevin Feige, it's not more so rebooting, it's retooling and going back to see what works. A lot of people were upset about, damn, man, Daredevil, the entire series is being canceled. Because it gives you time to go back and rewrite some shit if it was fucked up. If it was terrible, and the thing is, coming off of She-Hulk and what they did to that character in that show, come on, man, like literally redo that. If it takes time to do it, I'd rather you take your time and get shit right than to release a hot bag of garbage. Don't do shit like that. Again, my problem, even with Chris Hemsworth, you come out after Thor: Love and Thunder is released. to air out your your grievances, to say, okay, this isn't the way you thought the character should have been. It was too comedic. Why the fuck didn't you say that when you were screaming Taika Waititi's name to the heavens, that you like the actual, because of Ragnarok?
Yeah.
Because of that, they saw the success of Ragnarok, and then they said, you know what? We're going to take the hood off, take the gloves off, do what you want to do with that next film. What? Do you know his pedigree? Yes, he's good with other films. But the thing is, Taika Waititi's goofy as fuck. I'm just being completely honest. He's goofy as fuck. And if you told him to take his gloves off to give us Thor: Love and Thunder the way you did, wow. I hope you learn your lesson. I really, really do hope you learn your lesson. And you come back and you get it right the next time and just completely scrub that. Now, the rumor that I heard is that they're going to use this whole thing with the multiverse, the incursions, how the multiverse is falling apart, how what's going to happen is possibly the TVA will start plucking heroes from different multiverses to save them. Now, another thing is, a lot of people do not like Brie Larson, right? And that's fucked up, bro. It really is fucked up.
It is.
Because the thing is, I don't mind her as Captain Marvel, but a lot of people don't like her as Captain Marvel, and she's honestly saying she doesn't want to come back as the character. I know a lot of people will be like, yay, good. But here's the thing, bro. We are saying that, and a lot of responsibility falls on us as well, bro, the viewers. Motherfuckers who out there get on platforms and start airing out their grievances, talking shit about these IPs, and it's always that divisiveness back and forth. Because of that, certain writers, certain directors don't even want to touch the IP. They don't want to touch Marvel. They don't want to touch Star Wars, bro.
Yeah.
So we defend it, and we're like, yo, we want to see this shit. But then when we don't get what we want, we talk shit about it, and it causes that division within the actual community. And then these motherfuckers don't want to touch it. So it's like, you're damned if you do, you damned if you don't. You know what I mean?
It's right there, that's the reason why we don't get good writing. It's because the good writers are scared away from what
we see,
artistic.
Bro.
Yeah,
it is from what's being from what they see. Like, you don't think these writers and these directors and these creatives and these artists aren't on social media, aren't on X, aren't on Instagram, aren't on Facebook, and they don't go through these groups and see the shit that you don't think they see that, bro? They do. They do.
You don't think they're not fans of this shit?
And they're not exactly, bro. They do. So it's crazy how we want shit, but then we don't support shit, and we talk down on shit if we don't get what we want. And you know the reason why we don't get what we want? Comics. And you know why we don't get what we want, bro? It's because we go into it setting up false expectations. We go into it with these theories on what we think should happen. And when that doesn't happen, you get pissed the fuck off.
Yeah.
And then you talk shit about the IP.
That happened with Doctor Strange.
Exactly. So long story short, which I love Multiverse of Madness. I don't give a fuck what anybody says. I love that movie.
Was good.
But long story short, bro, I don't think it needs to be rebooted. I think the execs need to keep their hands out the pot. Give more authority to creatives to let them create. Let them cook. Just let them cook. Get out the way, and I'm pretty sure you'll get a really, really dope story, bro.
Hey, I think that was well said. Fucking mic drop. Yeah, absolutely. No, I totally agree. You know, let them cook and get them execs out the get their hands out the damn pot. You can tell. You can definitely tell. You can look at and see what happened. As far as Brie Larson, I love her. You know what I'm saying? I like her. I love her a lot as Captain Marvel. I would have loved to see Katie Sackhoff.
I grew to love her. I would love
to see Katie Sackhoff as and
that would have been dope.
Yeah.
The biggest thing with Brie Larson, bro, I admit, when you and because there's another actress right now who's suffering from the same situation. What's her name? She was supposed to be Snow White.
Rachel Zegler.
Old girl,
Rachel Zegler.
Same thing, bro. Sometimes, regardless of how you feel about certain things, and I will admit this, sometimes, regardless of how, there's a way to basically change the scenario. Not by openly saying all of this shit because you think that, again, you're in that position of power. Sometimes the change has to come silently, making moves that people don't see, putting the people that you want to see in the right position and letting that speak. Don't outwardly say a whole bunch of shit when you are in a position to change shit because people are looking at you. And so when you say that shit, especially when you're saying it against a lot of people who support these IPs, whether their opinions are wrong or right, Sometimes you just got to put a muzzle on it, do what you got to do, and just move in silence. Move in silence and don't say shit. Brie Larson sort of shot herself in the foot with certain things that she said, but
I agree.
What she said outside of acting has nothing to do with her performance, bro.
I totally agree, and that's the thing that pisses me off when people start taking shots at the art. You know what I'm saying? Let her be an artist, even though she's. If you disagree with whatever she said in her personal life, that has nothing to do with the art. That's where I have a problem with.
But see, that's where the problem lies. That's where the problem lies. Is I'm sorry, is us as a society in the United States and probably further out, is that we cannot separate the two.
Nope.
We cannot.
We need to.
You can turn around and have somebody go bomb performance, but then they personal feelings like, I think that's some trash or some bullshit that I just played. But they gave the Oscar performance. But if that's how the way they feel, that's their own personal feelings and their own personal opinion. Right. And separate that. We're in the realm that we cannot separate that anymore. We cannot separate that anymore. I just went, a show where everybody was fucking having an amazing ass time. But I guarantee you, if you get them outside there, you get them outside of that, you'll go back to you go back to your tribe. I go back to my tribe.
In part, and a lot of that is human. And a lot of that is.
Yeah, you got someone backstage, bro.
Oh shit! And a lot of that is human. Look, we got this smooth motherfucker back. So what's up with you, bro? Look what we got in the building.
Y'all let me in right as the missus is calling. So let me take this. I'll hit you guys.
Oh, shit. Here we go again.
There's something that has to be said though. A lot of people have grown, especially the youth, have don't know how to appreciate good acting from bad personal perspectives. And on top of that, the fact that a role could be played by someone you dislike and they nail it. Like a lot of people do not like Ms. Marvel in the comics, but if you look at Brie Larson and the way she's portraying it comic book accurately. So, you gotta.
She was hated in the books.
She was hated in the books.
Yeah. She's playing it exactly what she's supposed to play it because she was arrogant and she was hated in the books.
Bingo.
Well, didn't Brie Larson kind of like start talking some shit before the whole MCU thing too? So didn't she kind of already have that baggage tied to her a little bit? She was, bro. No. Even before that, she was.
It was while she accepted the role. When she accepted the role, she was talking about what she wanted, and she basically said that more people should have a seat at the table, and it shouldn't just be old white men. So when she said that,
trigger some people.
When she said that, it triggered because then people were like, "Oh, cause now she doesn't like white dudes. She doesn't like white men." That's not what she said,
and that's
bro.
not what she said at all.
That's not what she said at all.
She just said other people need a seat at the table.
That's what she was basically saying, that other people needed seat. And now the thing is, did she have to say that while she was promoting the movie? No, because the reason why I say that is, how you actions speak a lot louder than words. Move in silent. If you want to see those people occupy those seats, you find them and you make moves to put them there. That's how you do it. You make moves on the inside. You don't say shit openly, because what if you're saying that, right? But then you're not doing anything about it.
Right.
Like, you know what I mean? So, but I know exactly what she meant. That's all I'm saying.
I get it too. Mario, I wanted to get your opinion on that, just about the MCU. Should it be rebooted? Your thoughts on it, bro. I know.
No, man. I mean, no.
Throw it around.
I think most everybody in here are a lot bigger comic fans than me. So you guys, I think I have a different perspective on it. I can understand why a lot of Marvel fans in general would want this thing to be rebooted, but I feel like the MCU is too damn big. It's a living, breathing thing right now that I think cannot stop. It's like what Leo said about regarding the multiverse. If they're gonna reboot, that's how they can do it. So you start plucking other people in from different multiverses, man. I think that's how they can actually reevaluate, if anything. As long as Kevin Feige is still running things, I'm good. He's proven. He has a proven track record, man. I mean, so I guess right now it's more or less rebuilding time. Like when you're with, Showtime Lakers, bro. Right. And then after that, after being with that dynasty for so long, dude, and it was rebuild time. It was rebuild time, bro. Yeah. Late bloomer knows, right? For a while through the 90s and then going into the late
It's a franchise.
Exactly.
What we're experiencing and what Mario is putting together very eloquently, because I was thinking about this earlier. It's a franchise and they're going through their lulls, right?
Mm-hmm.
Some of their star players are gone.
Yep.
Yeah. So they've already gone into the Hall of Fame.
They can rebuild. They can rebuild. They can reevaluate, rewrite, bring in other new characters, which they are doing. They're bringing in a lot of characters. I don't know who these people are, but some of them, some of them work out great. Like
they just need to bring that level of that approach to quality that they had when they were hungry. Bring that over here now because it's missing. That's what it's, it feels like it's missing.
At the same time, what Leo said about the executive stepping in, I was going to bring up that same point. Right when right after basically Endgames that ended, I think that's when pretty much Iger was on his way out and Chapek was in. Chapek came into Disney. He pissed off a lot of people. He cut budgets. What he did with the parks, what he did with the movie studios, what he did with every little thing, the cruise liner, just the company as a whole. Right, he was just shortchanging everything, just making cuts everywhere he could. Right, so then again. Iger was always known to support their creatives, on that level, right? I mean, especially for all the money that that MCU was bringing into Disney at the time during the first four phases, So, and I think that now that Iger's back, he's still got more work to do. They're still reevaluating everything and putting things in motion, where they can, because after the world broke, they're still recovering from that, financially as well.
Right.
Even though everybody might not see that, but it's actually
it's happening, bro.
They're going through it. They're still rebuilding. So.
That's why they cut the formula when it came to even their Disney Plus shows. The intention, the original intention was to basically have 45-minute, hour-long episodes, but they had to cut. They did budget cuts.
Now that
huge
they're going back
budget
to
cuts.
Movies now.
And they're going back to the movie formula now. But again, it's bro, the crazy. Let me ask y'all a question. I just want to, and because I was thinking about this. With all that being said, right? Do you think us as viewers sometimes we have a problem with letting go as well?
Of course.
You think that we have a problem because when it comes to okay, so we got. Literally the cinematic experience of going from the beginning with Iron Man all the way up to his origin. You might as well say that the entire, MCU was based off of his origin, his journey. So from beginning to what we got from Infinity War, right? We loved it. We loved it. We loved what we got, the adrenaline rush, the euphoria, all that was there when it came to that film. The expectation from us, a lot of us, was after that film to continue on an upward journey with something different, but still get that old formula.
Right.
And we're not, because a lot of people aren't there. So now we're getting new characters that we have to discover. But a lot of people don't want that, or they want it, but they want the old sprinkled back in. Yeah. I just err on the side, me personally, that I don't want to have. I don't want them to rely on a Robert Downey Jr. or on a Chris Evans or whatever. I don't want them to rely on that, because I think that basically, okay, if you want to bring them back, bring them back on your own accord. But I don't want you to basically use that and say that, well, we have to bring them back. Because remember, if we're using sports analogies, look, I'm a Sixer fan. Allen Iverson left the squad, right? He left the squad. He was dope, but they traded him, right? So he got traded, he got recycled through certain teams, and he ended back with the Sixers. It's my guy, and I love him, but the talent was gone.
Sorry for 2001, man.
It's just like I look at it.
Don't apologize. No. Don't apologize.
It was
gone. I look at it like
I'm
this.
Just saying,
it's like when Jordan. It's like when Jordan came and played for the Wizards.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? It was Jordan, but it wasn't that Jordan. You know what I'm saying? And that's how I look at it with them.
It was Jay, but it wasn't Jordan.
Yeah, that's not Bulls Jordan. That's not
Jay.
Right. for the White Sox and then coming back and dominating the sport of basketball all over again. It wasn't that.
It wasn't that. It wasn't that. And then bringing in Robert Downey Jr. and all them back. It's a desperation move right now. And I think people are smart enough to see that shit. You know what I'm saying right now? This ain't the time to do that. They need to make new properties. They need to really hone in, like you said, get them old execs out there, get some good writers, and really go in. And I mean, the X-Men can be a whole fucking thing. I mean, the X-Men goes forever.
That could be a whole thing too. And they did it last year. And that's Werewolf by Night. They haven't touched that darker realm and done it in a excellent form. You get what I'm saying? Like they tapped into Ghost Rider, but Ghost Rider didn't succeed. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
He did more as a side character in a bigger show, which was Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D.
Yeah.
You know, and it was a different Ghost Rider. It was Robbie Reyes.
Yeah.
And you got to see Johnny Blaze Ghost Rider, but you know, you didn't get to see him throughout the entire thing. And you saw how the Spirit of Vengeance would flip-flop. You know what I mean? Which was
we should have got
cool
way more of that too. We should have got way fucking more Robbie Reyes. That was fucking dope. That was dope.
We need more Man-Thing. Man-Thing to me was the coolest shit out of Werewolf by Night. You know what I mean? And Bloodstone. She was awesome.
Yeah.
She was awesome. We can tap into that, but I think that's more seasonal, and people will look forward to seeing stuff like that seasonally. Like, oh yeah, every Halloween, you know, this October, we're gonna have this, and this is what you can expect from this month.
Bro, but you know what they do? Here's the biggest problem that I'm seeing even with these Disney Plus shows, bro. Like, you know, across the board, like literally across the board, it's like you put all your money into writing, like even like your piloted episode is pretty good. It's damn near good. But nobody is a closer, bro. They're not good closers.
That's true.
Like they don't close an IP well.
They don't.
You know what I mean? They really don't close an IP well, bro. Like it starts off good, and then once it just gets going and it gets to the very end, Secret Invasions, it just goes straight to hell. You know what I mean? It goes straight to fucking hell, bro. Like I admit, bro, and I gotta admit, listen, there were, and I'm gonna say something that's probably gonna be unpopular, bro. Like She-Hulk started out pretty dope.
Yeah,
it did.
No, it did.
It started out pretty dope.
First episode was good.
It started out really dope.
I agree.
And then once it got to the the mid and down, I was like, yo, what the fuck? What are y'all doing, man?
You were full on stupid. It went full on stupid. It was just like I'm not gonna say what I really want to say. If y'all saw Tropic Thunder, you know what I'm trying to say. But
yeah, bro, it just went
never go full
as fuck. Like that's what I'm saying. Like they're not good closers, bro. They don't know how to close, and I don't know if it's first of all Disney listening and whoever else. And I know they're gonna say, well, it's just because of budget. This fucking 45-minute or this 30-minute formula, it's not working.
It's not.
You have to change that shit. You have to basically change it. If you don't, because the thing is, you're squeezing too much of a story or trying into like a half hour, 45 minutes, and you're scrapping things that could have actually worked.
They need the HBO formula. They're doing this.
They do.
Like,
they do.
You're not even
what if
doing
they
the
still give you?
formula.
What if they still give you the half hour? They still give you the half hour, but they just give you more episodes because the 6 to 8 episode seasons. That's not good either, man.
No, it's
you
not.
Give like a solid 10, but
Yeah.
still a half hour, 45 minutes. It doesn't necessarily need to be an hour always, but I understand what you're saying. You can always extend it.
I don't.
It doesn't. If they and you're right. If you give us like, all right, give us a half hour episode, right? But you give us like 12 episodes, or you give us, you know, something along that. You give us like a decent where you can flesh it out and everything doesn't feel rushed. Then I can accept that. But if you're giving us 6 or 8 episodes, bro, I'm already in my mind, like, right, what I'm thinking about, and this is what I'm afraid about Loki. I'm like, yo, I'm happy with these 2 episodes. These past, they were dope as fuck. I can't wait to watch it tonight. But I'm just hoping that the closing or the final episode isn't trash, bro. Because I'm gonna be scared if it is. I'm just gonna be like, you know what? I don't know where we're going now. I don't know what's gonna happen.
Just keep the expectations low, man. You'll be all right.
That's where it's
What
felt
gets
like.
me is I'm trying to figure out how the Power Universe has better writing than the Marvel Cinematic Universe right now.
50 Cent in them boys.
I'm just saying the Power Universe. Shit.
Okay.
Calvin, you feel me,
know
right?
the Power Universe,
what's the
all
Power
of us
Universe?
know. The Power Universe is based on every person in the neighborhood that we know.
Yeah.
But the
So you can
writing,
relate to that.
but the writing though,
I'm asking for
the
help, y'all.
writing,
What
the writing, it has to be written good. That's the thing.
Dude,
What?
man,
Hold
come
on, Mario,
Jay.
you don't know
there ain't
Power?
nothing
You
goddamn Rachel Evans 84 in DC. We already know that. Come on, man. I know I lived that shit. All them characters, I've seen them before.
Go ahead.
Okay. For you younger guys, everybody, had their little shit in their neighborhoods. But back in the day, that shit you see in Power, you saw that in live action. That's nothing shocking.
That was a Tuesday.
But it's the
Right.
writing.
That was Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday that you see them right around the block.
But
So,
what I'm saying
with
is,
the writing.
what I'm saying though, bro, what I'm saying is it has to be written well. Because if you got people telling you, how many stories have I heard? Oh yeah, so-and-so went up there and they got shot up the street, blah, 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 blah. What happened? What was his name? What was that? Da, da, da. And then you have somebody else, you have one of them old casts. Well, let me tell you what really happened. They came through, they make that shit cinematic. You be like, damn, that happened like that. So once again, it's all about how they tell those stories. I'm talking about not the content, what's going on in those stories, but how it's written, how it's fashioned, how it's put together. How the hell you have James St. Patrick, the lead character, gone away from that season? The whole cast flips over, and you do have some carryover from a new series, but the new series in the writing is just as good, or maybe even better than the original. Come on, that's a good writer. That's good writing. That's somebody that really knows and really studied these characters. All I'm saying is the MCU or whomever or Star Wars, they need that same type of level of respect for these characters. That tells me that some of these writers are not really getting it. They're not really doing their homework. You can look at those old X-Men movies and you can see that shit. Why the hell is Juggernaut a mutant when Juggernaut is not a fucking mutant? Shit like that.
Singer-songwriter turned around and hit a point. Said, never pay up front. LOL to all the writers get paid up front. That's just like the Redskins, the Commanders who used to be the Redskins. Everyone knows in the goddamn NFL, if you want to get paid, go over there and don't perform, and you still gonna get paid.
That's true.
That's how,
bro.
what it is. And then when you try and hire people that do not have a vested interest in the properties, it will reflect.
Absolutely. That's what
But you know what? Here's what I was thinking too, bro. The writer's strike is over. They somewhat got what they somewhat wanted. Not everything, but they got headway. They got to where they need to be. At least they got a level of respect. My thing is, I feel as though that before the strike happened, they knew the strike was going to happen. And they were turning in lackluster drafts, bro, because they just didn't give a fuck.
That could be.
They didn't give two fucks.
Yep.
They were like, this is about to happen. You're not paying me enough. And again, rightfully so, because again, they were treated like shit. And I get that, bro. I really get that. But now that the writer's strike is over, produce, please. That's all I'm asking is produce. You got what you want. Now, right. That's what you do. Focus on basically writing and give us some really, really good stories. You know what I mean? But before this strike happened, they were like, oh, this is going to happen in such and such date. Oh, and I'm not getting paid. Oh, y'all want that draft? Okay. Let me see. Mickey Mouse goes home. This, that, and the third. And boom. Let me turn that shit in and I'm done. Wrap it up. Let's go. And right now, and with the execs and with these directors and these showrunners, they don't have a choice. They're like, okay, well, we got to run with something because there's a deadline.
Yeah.
So then they're turning in these fucking drafts, and that's just what it is. You know what I mean? It's what it is, bro. I give you case in point, and people don't really. This is what gets to me. Like I use Obi-Wan as and I'm gonna continue to use that, bro. Like Obi-Wan was probably my least liked show because of the treatment
Really?
of it was my least liked. I liked it, but it wasn't high up on the tier. And the reason why is because of what was missing between Vader and Obi-Wan. Just that story arc slightly. But my thing is, an actor is responsible for acting and conveying what has been written on those pages, and the direction has been provided. That's what they're supposed to do. So if they are told to act a certain way, if they are told to enunciate or pronounce a certain way, carry certain mannerisms, that is their responsibility. To attack an actor based on what has been written, what's been directed, that's the biggest problem to me, because it's like Moses Ingram didn't deserve to have the shit that she got. But still, she had to go through it. It is what it is. But again, it's the directing and the acting. That's what it is. So again, it's the directing and the writing. I'm sorry. So again, hopefully going forward, I can't wait till the actors get back and get what they need. I'm hoping that where we go forward right now is good product. I hope with Kevin Feige, he takes this time while the actors are still going through their negotiations to say, yes, we need to retool some things. We need to redo some things. And I'm telling you right now, they're going to use Secret Wars to do it. Everything's going to be rebooted. Now, I will tell you this much, because you said this earlier. If Brie Larson, and if they reboot the character, please, for the love of God, please, all you have to do is call up Katie Sackhoff and be like, hey, would you like to portray this role? And I think that she would kill it. She was made for that role, bro.
She told me personally that was the role she run. He was there.
She is made for that role, bro.
She told me that's the role. She said that's the role, and she was like, "Yeah." When Carl, because she was dating Carl Urban at the time, she was like, "Yeah." When he was in Ragnarok, I met up with him, and I wasn't picked. And you could just feel it. Like I was like, "What the fuck?" She was like, "Exactly." I was like, "That's the fuck." Yeah,
I'm just saying, like, but see, the thing is, I put that out there in the universe because that's what I want to see. Is that going to happen? Probably not, because they want to go for someone young who's going to be sustainable, who's going to carry it going forward. So I just hope that the next person, if they choose, and if she doesn't want to do it and they reboot, that again, it's done right. What I feel bad about is that we got the Marvels coming out, right? And you have, two other actresses who are anxious and eager to play this, but that film was going to be plagued off of what people feel and how disgruntled they are. And it's only right now, brother. The sad part about it is only slated to have an $80 million opening day.
Yeah.
Or weekend.
It's not tracking.
It's not tracking well at all, bro. And that's sad to me, man. But it is what it is, bro.
It's not tracking well. We're gonna go back to Mario. Thank you for the $2 bomb. What's the Power Universe? I'm not surprised Mario hasn't seen a lot of stuff, but you may fall asleep on it. But no, we definitely.
Oh no, he ain't falling asleep. Oh no, because he got shit that goes on in those shows. He ain't going.
That is true. It's a lot of it's a lot of Tijuana. It's a lot of Tijuana play.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Ghetto version. Yes, sir.
How come no one told me about this? I had to wait this long for y'all to tell me this. Damn, I'm sitting there raising my hand. I'm like, yo, what's the Powerverse? Or maybe had to send in the super chat just to get some attention.
We got to break in some kind of way, man.
Right. Cal, what's up with you, bro? We ain't get to talk to you.
Is my mic right?
Yeah,
yes, sir. Yes, sir. No Mickey Mouse. No Mickey Mouse. Definitely.
No Calvin and the Chipmunks.
My point Liel just made. That was what I was holding on to slide up in there. But so he just made the great point.
What?
He put a lot more color into it though.
He said what? Well, I what? So let me say it again.
What was the point? No,
No, you talk about that they saw the strike coming and they were like,
oh yeah.
They just felt, they melded in. So and we ended up with the repercussions of it. So we got the short end of the stick on that one.
Calvin, do you think also that because I was just thinking about this shit, because I ain't gonna lie, I've been using Chat GPT And that joint is if you use it the right way, it's official. It's official if you use it. If you use it the right way, you gotta know what you're doing to use it the right way. But it'll help you out in a jam.
You said you're using what?
Chat GPT. Or
Okay.
AI technology.
It's an AI technology that you just feed it information and it creates.
So pretty much what I'm asking, do you think, Calvin, do you think that they used AI to write the ending of Secret Invasion?
Oh shit.
Kind of feels like it.
That felt like a machine came up with that bullshit. So yeah. and the most frustrating, Samuel Jackson, Don Cheadle. That was just that was music in the making, and they dropped the ball with those two. We finally get these two to get. I mean, I'm not saying we didn't have some dope scenes.
We did,
but for the overall show, like the dialogue was good when we had them together. But there's no way it should have ended the way it ended. I was like, and as hyped as I was waiting on that, I was like, there's no way Sam L is gonna let this be some bullshit,
right?
So, but like was just said, the actors do what the actors. You can only do what you got to work with.
Yeah,
bro. And they took away a key moment from. They took away what it was meant for Don Cheadle to shed a tear for his friend. They're taking that moment away, bro. And now he's not even going to know. Right now, it's him. If they're saying that this happened a certain time period, they're saying that this basically happened before Infinity War. It happened before Endgame. Then you're taking that moment away. Like, how you going to explain yourself out of that? I don't know. It's going to be tough.
Wait. They say invasion. Happened before.
No. Us finding out that Rhodey was snatched and replaced by a scroll. That happened during
around Civil War.
Oh yeah, that I already knew.
So which means that the Rhodey that we actually got from Infinity War,
he really doesn't know. He wasn't privy to Tony's death.
No,
because he was under the whatever they had him under.
And once again, that just shows you how they don't know how to write an ending. Because when they pulled him out there, I was like, are they going to? And he just pulled. He did. We see him not be able to walk, and I'm just like, okay, can we get that moment? Can we what happened? Where's Tony? Something something.
No dialogue.
Nothing.
No. I think they're saving that. I think they're saving that for Armor Wars.
Yeah, but that was your opportunity to set it up. Yeah. Like at least give us the pitch. We didn't need the home run at that point, but at least throw the pitch out there.
Yes.
And then that could have been the home run for Armor Wars coming up.
Yeah. That's true. That's true. Get the layup. They could give us the layup, but sometimes when you're scrambling with the ball, man, you can't do a layup. You have to do a quick pass, so they have to pass it off to the next film and see how that works. And if they write it right and leave it okay, this happened straight after Invasion. What's going on? They show the moment where he realized, they give you that moment again. But for us, it's not going to be the same. For us, it won't be the same.
Yeah, bro, it's just
the final fight with girl with I can't think of her name right now, but the Queen of Dragons. That's all I can think of her right now. But
right.
So is she the strongest motherfucker in the universe right now?
Yeah,
that's what I think.
That's what it would almost appear.
So it's like, who wrote that shit up?
AI.
Chat GPT.
So the fact, after you saw that, is the fact that they dropped the ball on Rhodey. I was like, at that point, I was like, I don't give a fuck no more. This is stupid. As far as
she's the most powerful super scroll that ever lived.
When old girl had the Drax arm, I was like, you got me fuck. I was on the plane watching that shit. I was like, fuck out of here.
Too.
Yeah, bro.
Low key. Did we get your thoughts on Venom?
No, I'll probably be the disappointing one of the group.
That's okay. We need a little bit of disappointment to get a different flavor up in this mix. Just say it.
And I know you are. I've got your figure right there. I've got a whole fucking Spider-Verse behind me. I got a couple sections in here for Spider-Verse stuff.
I got my child
until the game. Like, don't get me wrong.
Lifting weights.
As soon as I came home, the first thing I did was jump on PS5, download the game, because I was going to go get the physical copy yesterday. And Joelle was like, you could just download and play it tonight. I was like, you goddamn right. So that's the first thing I did. So that's just downstairs downloading right now. So I'm reserving the space because I have Hulkbuster. I have a Hulk. And I know how big this shit is. Like those two, I got in the DF60 is those two and 2 or 3 other Iron Man. Otherwise, that shit is full by itself. So I just want to see. I love the price. The price is a hell of a lot better than I expected it to be.
Yes.
I want to play the game and get the love for the character from that point of view. I love the Venom. Truth be told, I already have 2 Venoms from the movie because I had the first original. Then I had a chance. I think a conversion came up for the special edition with the extra tendrils or something. So I was going to do a tongue version and a smiling version with the head scopes. What's up?
Yo, so Cal and Late Bloomer, I'm just gonna put y'all out there, all y'all, because I did ask a dumbass question, and I've just felt Late Bloomer in the chat. I felt him in the chat like, yo, this motherfucker right here, like for real, did you not? Bro, I didn't know that he was playing. I didn't know that our old boy was basically the voice of Venom, bro. I didn't know that. And then
I sent the chat a Tony Todd with the countdown, and he was like, 1 more day, and then you know what's coming. And then I was like, who the fuck is this?
I was like, yo, who is he playing? Because I wanted to know who he was playing in the game.
Like he knew who he was, but yeah, he was like, who's he playing? And Bloomer came out there. He was like,
I saw the bubbles. I saw the bubbles going across the screen, and then it was the bubbles, and all it was an LOL. And then he said, I was like, yo, don't laugh at me, bro.
That's the man right there. I actually chopped it up with him a couple years ago. Yeah. He was cool as shit. We was at Blues Alley, and it was funny. That was a club I used to work at in DC and Georgetown. And I always used to say, I was like, man, if I ever see, I was like, because a lot of celebrities would come through there, and I saw and I was like, man, I was telling my man one day, I was like, man, you know what? We see a lot of celebrities, man, but if I ever see Candyman through here, I'm probably gonna run like shit. No lie, the next night I let this short white guy in, and he had this big black dude behind him. But I'm looking down, I'm looking at him, and he was like, "Yeah, we're gonna come right in." And I'm like, "Okay, yeah, come on in." My boss comes to me and was like, "Dude, you like horror, right?" I was like, "Yeah." He was like, "You just let in Candyman." I was like, "What the fuck you talking about?" And I just said that shit, in previous night. He was like, "You just let in Candyman." I was like, "What are you talking about?" He was like, "Dude, Tony Todd is at the bar." I was like, "How the fuck Tony Todd get in here?" He was like, "You let him in." I was like, "Are you serious?" He was like, "You need to pay more attention." Dude was big as the fucking door. He is tall as shit. Yeah. But man, came over, chopped it up with me and shit, and he was like, "Man, this girl, man, you got singing here. She can't sing worth shit." I was like, "I know, right?" I was like, "I know." He was like, "Man, I got this new movie coming out. You got to see it. It's some real gangster shit. It's called Sushi Girl. You gonna love it, bro. You gonna love it." I was like, "Okay, Mr. Top." It's cool as shit. I can't.
Like the SBCC at the PCS booth. When I saw those pictures, I was like, "He was there." I was like, "Damn, missed it."
Shit, he was there. God damn, man. That's a cool motherfucker. Right?
That's how I knew once they announced that he was doing the voice of Venom, I was like all in. Because I already know it's gonna sound creepy as shit.
Hell yeah.
He's going to get it done.
Either him or Keith David.
Yeah.
Hell yeah. Yes.
Yep. Keith David, he did the Arbiter.
Spawn, he's still fucking legendary for Spawn.
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. But he did so many characters,
Stop laughing at me, though. That's fucked up.
That shit was funny.
When you hear the voice, man, it kind of brings you back to that animated series when you hear Venom, go do those awkward sounds, but it's coming in words. So it's like it hits differently, and he knows how to make his voice sound real creepy.
I've been to work all day. I don't know how long I'm gonna be playing tonight, but I hope. Why do you think I just ran downstairs to go get the groceries? Because the surround sound's gonna be on full blast tonight, so I don't want to hear shit. This is what I'm doing tonight. So get ready.
Hell yeah. I don't know if anybody has
I wanna
anybody
hear
made a
all that.
1/6 scale Candyman. I don't think anybody
Nope.
made
No,
Only
that
third
would be
parties.
dope though.
No,
Third
not
party made it.
Yeah.
Customs.
No.
Yeah.
If I had space for the horror, I would have picked that up. That was a gorgeous piece, especially when he changed the head sculpt the next day
Mhm.
with the bees in his mouth.
Mhm.
Yeah. That shit was
Mhm.
dope. That shit was
That shit
dope.
was super
Funny story, and I think I sent it to the group. But come to find out, he got paid $27,000 bucks that he tied into his contract for every time he got stung by a bee.
Yes,
He got
sir.
$1,000.
What happened?
$1,000
when he was making Candyman, and they said that they had bees that weren't mature. They were just about to be mature, so they looked like they were full grown bees, but they didn't have like full stingers yet. But he's like, okay, I see what's about to happen here, because old girl was deathly allergic, so they were trying to protect her. But he was like, yeah, I see what's going to happen here. So he signed it. Him and his lawyer in his contract wrote up, every time I get stung, I get $1,000. So he got 27 grand off that movie as a nice little bonus on top of his salary.
For getting stung.
Yep.
Yeah.
He said the first couple times were irritating. After a while, he's like, fuck it.
Rub some calamine lotion onto the bank.
Nah, bro. Do what your mom used to do back in the day. Go get you some mud. Put some mud on it to bring out that stinger.
Oh, nah. Get some Robitussin. Rub that shit with
That tussin. Get that tussin up in you.
Yeah.
Absolutely. Damn, well, guys, that was a great show. I mean, I ain't got shit else. We could just sit here and shoot the shit.
We've got one thing.
What's
the
that?
ones that went, and the people out there in the chat, the ones that went to New York Comic Con, we want to find out who took a shit at the Comic Con. Did
that happen for real, bro?
It happened for real.
Shit is all over Reddit. It's like they try to find it's all over the place.
I heard earlier it was probably a service dog.
That's what they're trying to say.
That's what I've heard.
There was a lot
in
of
the next room, I heard somebody took a shit on themselves waiting in line to get a signature for one that
happens too. That happens too.
Wow.
Shitgate, bro. No, but that literally happens. I was there Thursday. With my man's down here, I was there Thursday, and then I went Sunday with the family. So, like, the only thing we were smelling was popcorn. Like, dude, popcorn was overwhelming, bro. The popcorn was overwhelming.
I think,
bro, I know if you're actually upstairs, if you're not down in the artist alley, but if you're upstairs in the main hall, way in the back, it's popcorn central back there, bro.
Yeah.
It is.
All we smoked back there. Popcorn and biscuits. Like fresh baked biscuits, bro. That's how, like, every time we passed by, and that day I didn't eat till the very end when I got sliced. When I got pizza, I took everybody to go get pizza. Like a couple of avenues down from the Javits, like straight shot. Best slice you get. Yeah, you're gonna be paying a penny for it, but it's New York, baby. You want a real slice or you want a cheap slice?
Bro, P-Rock, man.
Okay, so
P-Rock was hilarious.
You open that door. He's supposed to be giving us his own personal point of view tomorrow night on LWO. But since I got two of y'all here, I got to hear what the hell this man was doing. Because
oh my
God, no, John, no. You saved that shit for tomorrow. No.
This is a whole nother story. This is two different point of views.
Okay,
you got his story, you got her story, and somewhere in the middle you got the truth. But there's two different stories.
No.
I'm not gonna do my man's P-Rock like that. He wants to tell his side of the story. Let him do it first. I want him to do it. But I'll tell you this, though. P-Rock. Oh, bro.
He's hilarious, bro.
Yo,
I'm going all week for this story.
Book called Worthy afterwards. He's good.
Bro, I'm telling you right now, no. He's cool. He's cool as shit. But the shit he was doing, I'm like this, dude. It's like I jumped out of my body, went into P-Rock, and P-Rock's doing all the antics that I end up doing. I'm like this. I'm trying to eat and I'm laughing.
Yeah,
It's me, Toy Quest, Aaron, and oh my God, dude, we were dying. Like the shit that he was doing. I think we got the photos on him and a video.
We were just trying to eat, bro. We were so hungry, bro.
Yo, we was trying to eat. That shit was hilarious. And then when we went to 42nd Street, to the what was it? Freaking the Bandai Tamashi store that they have in 47th. Bro. Oh my God. Like he was the last one to go out. First one, the last one out. We were there for a hot minute. I'm like this. Yo, I want to go to the other store and see if they got my shit. I want to go check. And I'm like this. Wow. This dude. Damn.
Yeah.
So, I'm like Doc Brown. You know how he's like, damn, this kid. Damn. Checking my watch and shit. Damn. You know? But yo, I'm telling you right now, Mad loves a P-Rock.
Yeah.
I love Miguel. Yo, Miguel's my homie. Yo, for life. Miguel, man. Yo, one of the nicest dudes you could ever meet in person.
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
Shout out to
Miguel. With Miguel, when you meet him, is it blue eyes or green eyes that he has? But you don't realize he's got colored eyes, so you meet him in person. I'm like, I got colored eyes.
Yeah, it's the baby blues, man. It's the baby blues. It's the baby blues. So, you know, everybody was looking at him, and he's like this. Hey.
Man, it looked like y'all had a great time. I was like, damn, man. I wish I see. I'm gonna try to go next year, and then nobody will go, and I'm like, oh shit. I'm alone.
No, we'll go. I'm going. I'll go.
All of us.
Next year, I'm getting my 4-day pass. I'm getting my 4-day.
I'll get it too.
Oh,
that's
a bet.
I'm gonna be honest. I'm a pass. I'm waiting on Japan. That's that. I'm putting on my. I'm putting on my eggs in Japan.
Japan is the.
I'm trying to do Japan right. So that's. I'm putting everything into that one.
Yeah, Japan. You're gonna need about 8 racks in Japan.
Damn. 8 racks.
Yeah, read up on the liability laws, man.
Homie.
To read up on them liability laws.
Yeah, man. Because plan to make a trip out there. That's probably gonna get pushed. That's probably gonna get pushed to probably December or close to the first of the year. But they got laws like if you're a passenger of a vehicle and they get into an accident, you're partially responsible for the damages or somebody getting injured, either though you wasn't the driver.
Wow.
Ooh. Yeah. They got some vicious shit like that. If you're talking about like renting cars is hard or whatever, but be careful if you ride with someone, you just as responsible as the driver. There's little nuanced laws like that when you go to other countries.
Even if it's a cab?
Even if it's a cab.
Really?
Even if it's a cab.
Some bullshit.
That's some bullshit.
That's why you take the train and walk everywhere.
That's what it sounds like we're gonna be doing.
On time. Because the trains aren't 24 hours, baby. They shut down. When they shut down, then you stuck where you at.
Want to give a
it's
shout out
to the point like if somebody, say for instance, if you kill somebody, you're responsible for their family through generations, not one person.
Jeez.
Damn.
So that means you got to pay that person's great grand baby, whatever. Even the shit swimming in your sack, you're gonna have to pay them.
Shit. Damn. Hope it's worth it.
Hey.
Man, want to give a shout out to Derek Reinhardt. He said, hey, brother cousins. He said, late start for me. He said, watching from the beginning. Just wanted to say what's up to you. Appreciate you, man. Appreciate that. Thank you so much. Also, want to give a shout out to Benjamin Green. What's up? Which he was talking about earlier with Brie Larson. He said the timing she expressed herself was a little off. Nevertheless, I still like Brie Larson's acting. Absolutely. But shout out to Benjamin E. Green. That is my guy. That's like my uncle right there. That's uncle for sure. Definitely want to give you a shout out. And also Christian D. I call him Christian Dior. Christian Dior Collections. The pimp himself. What's up with you, brother? Got to get you in on here, bro. Been meaning to do that. Got you next week if you're available. Absolutely. And of course, the queen, Latoya T. How you doing? How you doing, sis? Always good to have you here. Guys, that's it for tonight. That's all, folks. Shit. Aaron, want to go to you? What you got going on, bro?
Speaking of Miguel, I'm gonna be on Collectors Assemble tomorrow.
Nice.
With, John from InArt's gonna be there.
Nice.
So that's gonna be cool. I want to be on LWO. They won't let me.
I didn't say we won't let you, but we got. I think we have a full panel tomorrow because they got
like an underage policy, man.
I
never said that.
Parental advisory, dog. All I can tell you.
I said last night, I said, well, you know, we X-rated. He said, well, X-rated, R-rated. I'm like, you know, that's backwards, right?
Well, these kids these days, man. I mean, damn.
Listen. He got to hang out with P-Rock firsthand, so he's
he already been vetted.
Okay.
All right, Aaron. Thank you so much for being here, brother.
Thanks for having me.
Absolutely.
We'll get you on, Aaron. We'll get you on, dude, for sure.
Anytime. Late Bloomer, what's up with you? How you doing, brother?
Yes, sir, man. We are literally almost about an hour and a half away.
Yes,
from
we almost
Spider-Man
did.
2.
Yes.
So, you know, life ends pretty soon. But other than that, yeah, you can always catch me on my brother's channel, OneSixthScaleMan on Wednesdays. You can catch me over here on my other brother's channel, Brother Cousins, on Thursdays. Also, Figure Flex Friday. Make sure you get your submissions in. Sometimes you can also catch me at Scale Mafia on his show on Saturdays, as well as you can catch me in his Discord doing different stuff, live unboxings, chatting with people. So yeah, man, just always around. If you guys need me, you know where to find me. Thank you for having me on, man. Always.
Absolutely, man. Always a pleasure. Always have you on, and always, whatever you want to get on, just let me know. Definitely. Dude, we got Mario El Professoro, the big god himself. What you got going on, brother?
Hey, man, thanks for having me on, man. It was cool hanging out tonight, man. It feels like it's been a minute since I've been here, dude. So, yeah.
It's been a minute.
Through.
It's been a minute.
We got tomorrow night, LWO on my channel.
Yeah.
That's gonna be interesting.
I'll be popping in.
But you better come in.
I'm going to
pop in. You better be in.
All right. I'll pull up. LWO finna go crazy tomorrow.
All right.
I forgot to put that in mind. Yes. Catch me at LWO tomorrow.
Sure. Come on through.
So they got mushrooms waiting on you.
All right. Sound like a party.
Aaron,
hey, look, I'm in recovery right now. One night with them dudes.
Right. So yeah, we got Joel's got some stories he wants to tell too, man. So that's going to be interesting. I'm curious to hear some of his stories.
Yeah, got a sample of that, and goddamn, P-Rocks is light.
Damn.
Tomorrow's gonna be popping, y'all. So come on through tomorrow night, 7:30 Pacific time. Where are we at? 10:30 Eastern, I think. So come on through for that. Profi Chat Monday nights. I didn't get a chance to do this Monday night. Had some shit going on, so couldn't roll. But yeah, it's typically 6:30 Pacific time, 9:30 Eastern Monday nights. And that's what we do, man. That's what we do on the channel. So again, great seeing everybody in the chat, everybody on the panel. Love y'all. And yeah, can't wait for the next one.
All right, thank you so much for being here, brother. Absolutely, as always. Yes, and I will be pulling up tomorrow on LWO. That shit gonna be fine. That shit gonna be fine. Lil, what you got? 1/6thScaleMan. How you doing, brother? What's going on with you?
Hopefully if there is a release tonight, man, I'm not getting in the chat because I ain't trying to get flamed by my own people, bro. Because I just motherfuckers be flaming me in my but no, straight up, man. Thank you for having me, bro. Late bloom. Like straight up. No, yeah, so tomorrow, of course, Figure Flex Friday, of course, man. You know, we'll be back for that. Great show. I cannot wait, you know, to hear some of the shenanigans that were going on at New York Comic Con. So we'll, you know, definitely talk about that, continue on with the show. So anybody out there, make sure you get your submissions in. Do that now if you haven't already. Yeah, almost time for your birthday coming soon. Yeah, definitely, man. I appreciate that. Yeah, so next week is going to be birthday week.
5-0, man.
Yeah, 50 years old, bro.
Yo, hey, real quick, everybody out there, man. For this man's birthday right here, can we get in a 4K for his birthday, please?
4K.
My man, he got a big. He got. Whoa, why am I? Yo.
Whoa, how that happen?
Oh shit! Fireworks going on, man. Whoa,
what? How did that happen?
Hold on. Happy birthday! Give me the fireworks. No, don't work. All right. Yeah, get Lil 4K, man. My man's earned it.
Appreciate
it. One of the hardest working people I know on the platform.
Man. Definitely. On our way there, man. So I appreciate that. So yeah, don't know. I mean, I might be doing Collectors Lounge. I think I have I don't know. We might do Collectors Lounge on Sunday, may not. I don't know. Comic Book Talk with Friends on Monday, and then Say What Wednesday will be the birthday celebration. So be there. It's going to be festivities. We're going to have some fun. 50 years around the sun, it only comes around once. So I'm happy about that, bro.
You have cake and ice cream?
I don't know what's going to happen that day, bro. I have no idea what's going to happen that day. Toya's probably watching. They already got something planned. If they got something planned, all I know is I'm going to wake up. What you say?
Titty cookies.
Them titty cookies. That's Christmas cookies.
Yeah, you gotta bring those out at least, man.
Them titty cookies just happened on Christmas Day. Bro. I cannot wait. I cannot wait. And you know what the fucked up part about it is that the daughter makes it and doesn't even know we call them titty cookies. She has no idea that we call them titty cookies, bro. Like,
oh wow.
Yeah, no idea. Wow. We just So anyway, that's coming on Christmas. But nah, man, Say What Wednesday, next Wednesday is going to be a birthday celebration. I won't be here that next Friday for Figure Flex. So either Lumi or Lou's going to probably have to run it, whatever, because I'll actually be in Brooklyn, bro, next on the 27th. So I'll be there for a few days. So, definitely, man, I'm going back home just to visit family and stuff like that. But yeah, that's it, man. That's all. And I'm finishing this video. It's just fun, so much fun. So I'm just coming up with so many different ideas for the Vader and the Luke. So I'm continuing on with that. So that's fun. So yeah, man, definitely shout out to everybody who's been supporting the channel. And make sure you subscribe if you haven't already, man. And the one thing you don't want to do is if you're in the chat, if you're in our Facebook group, in our Instagram chat, just don't say shit, because late bloomer, man, he gonna get you. He gonna get you. He gonna get you,
bro. I just knew it was happening. I knew he was gonna come back. I knew he was gonna spin the block. I was like,
man, we're gonna spin the block, bro. Just make sure. Yeah, but now thanks for having me, man.
Definitely, man. Always good to have you here, brother. Definitely. A lot of good stuff coming up next week, man. And happy birthday once again. And everybody out there, get this man to 4K. One of the hardest working people on YouTube, on this platform.
Appreciate y'all, man.
Definitely deserves it. Definitely. Low key, Calvin, what's up, brother? What you got going on?
Man, you know where to find me at. Wednesday night, Thursday night, Friday night, Sunday morning, Monday night. God damn, I ain't low key no more, am I?
Or overseas with a big ass piece of toast. I ain't never letting you live that down, bro. Mario, come on, bro. That toast was big as fuck, wasn't it, bro?
It was a big ass square. The funny thing is,
piece of toast.
They had an old ass toasters, which I didn't see. It was this big ass toaster with like 10 slots, and I put the slice in. And I was like, and I turned it on. I was like, why the shit not going down? Okay. Then it had some old ass switch at the bottom. You clicked it. It was like, I was like, oh, okay.
Bro, it was funny as shit. He was getting his plate. Hey, yo, Jay, he was getting his plate ready. He was like, yeah, let me get some toast real quick. Let me just put this. Bro, it was a big ass piece of toast.
I was trying to play it cool when I picked it up. I was like, God damn.
Hell yeah. That was a breakfast for champions, bro. Straight up.
Yeah. And then Eddie giving me shit. Why are you eating so much fruit? Motherfucker, I do like to eat healthy when I have a chance. Should I be eating all this damn pasta should I be eating? But yeah, man, thanks for having me, Jay. I was literally just driving past the house trying to get to the yard, made a couple comments, and he was like, yo, come in. Fuck it, I'll be at the house in 20 minutes. I'll be there. So
absolutely.
Absolutely. Yeah,
anytime, brother. Anytime. Definitely. Big bro, what's going on with you? What you got going on?
This motherfucker.
I'm playing casual winos.
Man, you should have been here earlier for my rant of that bullshit. But anyway.
Hey, you were preaching.
Man, all this tired of that bullshit. But anyway. Man, thanks for having me. Pretty much nothing's going on. Man, I'm trying to be on cruise control because I finished one degree and I'm about to go to pursue another degree. And I decided to take this semester off for me to just chill and pretty much, concentrate on, basement and hobbies and all that stuff instead of running for deadlines and reading bullshit chapters and getting into debates and people throwing you into shit. So, Gotta be back at that grind again in January. But I'm just enjoying my time now, taking day by day. Actually being my brothers, my racing brothers. There's a couple of my racing brothers that's in the chat. Okay. And they're collectors also. But just to show them like what I've been doing with on my Thursday nights and Monday with Lil and Mondays with Aries, it's like I told him, I said, man, I got another set of brothers, and he's like, oh, you gonna be dissing the brothers? I said, nah, I ain't dissing the brothers, because you got brothers here, you got brothers there,
Oh yeah.
Hey, so and I'm trying to bring them over to this dark side, but I told him, I said, look, if I bring in the 1/6 world, y'all gonna quit that racing. The money is
slippery slope,
and the money is deep.
Yeah, buddy.
Yeah,
yes, it is.
Yeah, so thanks for having me. Just taking things day by day. I hear little Macho. He watches the streams also, and I can hear him running up and down the stairs, which means he's stealing snacks. And little Macho, if you're watching right now, I know you're stealing snacks. You're not so quiet. I'm trying to teach you to be slicker. So I know what you're doing. I'll be up there in a minute.
He probably up there under his breath. He'd be like, "Man, this punk ass motherfucker downstairs." Remember you said that? But when you said that yesterday, I was like, "What?"
Yeah, dude, man.
Yo, I wanted to pull a ghost dad for you and jump through the screen. Like, listen, what you say?
Dude, that moment where I felt like at that moment when I heard that shit, I felt like grabbing him like Bing Rames did fucking Tyrese.
Mama.
When you said that, I was like, what? I'd have been
like, I already told you what I'm saying. Hey, yo, take a ride. Go ahead, leave. Take a ride. Go take a ride. And look, it was funny. He's standing there looking at me like a little Asian kid in fucking the new Karate Kid standing. It was all this balled up. I'm like, this little motherfucker, you don't realize I'm about to kill him? And I'm just sitting up there looking up. I'm like, you know what? This is new world, because man, I wish I could rewind the clock back to 1975 and game is on.
Yeah.
Man.
Bro, he would have got that big ass Fat Albert fist in the beginning of the cartoon. When he point towards the screen like that, bro.
Yeah.
He got that hand quick. Wow.
And I'm sitting up there, look, I'm thinking, because mom passed. I know if my mama was alive and she heard that.
Ooh, mamas too.
Oh. So, little Macho, you're lucky.
I remember being told if you ever want to think about it, you better call the fire department, police department, your best friend, your best friend's best friend, because they're gonna take everybody for me to get me off your ass.
So, look, Jay used to watch it. I was maybe about 15. Yeah, I was 15. I was hitting the weights hard at 12. So I started getting a little definition, standing up there looking like Henry Cavill coming in the house one day. Mom's like, did I tell you to take out the trash? I'm like, yeah, lady, I got it. She's like, lady. Mom spun me around. She did like this with the fist.
Real quick.
Like this. She spun me around, went boom, punched me in the chest. I heard the bones in her hand crack.
Bro.
I'm standing there. You done that?
Yeah.
I was walking back. I got it, Ma. I go back in my room. I hear squeak, 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 squeak. Like,
bro.
Before I turned around, bow! She hit me with a broom handle, the old wood drum.
Yo.
Man, cracked me across here. I'm sitting up there like, oh, damn. I'm looking, it was like blood coming out. Like, and my mother was like, yeah, you make a move, that's going to be your ass. And I'm gonna call my brothers. And she had 5 brothers, and they ain't play. Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. And that's how. Look, Jay was there. He was little. His ass ran. He tried to squeeze himself in between where he put the goddamn broom in the refrigerator. He tried to squeeze his ass in between there. He's like, I don't want no part of that shit. Yeah.
What Lavelle Crawford's mother said was like, boy, if I come in there, you best be dead.
Right. Nah. So, folks, we talking about the days where, oh, damn, hold up.
Nah.
Single songwriter, you get the soap and the doctor shows, my man.
Oh.
Anybody know what a Dr. Scholl's slipper is? Lil, I know you know the Dr.
Come
Scholl's
on, bro.
Mhm.
I grew up in a African American and Cuban household, so I got the worst of both worlds, bro.
God,
Straight up.
man, that Dr.
Worst of both
Scholl's.
words, bro.
Did anybody ever know what that fucking
He was getting
was
shows
made
and chanclas.
from? Anybody know
One day
what the
it's
fuck
shows and then one day it's chanclas. Yep.
Bro.
Getting
Bro.
that sample padding.
Damn.
Bro, dude, that just reminds me back in the day. Moms would be like, "Dame la chancleta," and I have to hand it to her. It's like getting the switch. So it's like,
Yep.
Shit, that's why
See, that's how I knew my parents were sick. They was like, go to the closet and get my belt. Like they want me to go get the instrument for my demise. Like,
no.
Yup.
First, when your father goes and get the switch for your mom, my dad used to have this fucking folding knife. He'd go get the switch, shave that joint down, get a basin of water, so he could stick the fucking wood down in the water, so it makes it more flexible. He doing this and looking at me. Never the one to whoop my ass. That's my mother whoop my ass. He'd do that shit. And I'm sitting up there, it's like, this man just been drinking all day. He could barely walk in the house, but he's sober enough to go outside, find a switch, shave it down, get a basin of hot water, put it in the water. I'm like, this man's supposed to be drunk as shit. Okay.
But knew how to get
Bro.
an ass whooping though.
Hey,
Bro, I bet you any amount of money, bro, in Mario's household, they're probably like, come here, come down here, come here. I was like, I ain't do nothing. I said,
I've met Mama. She little, but I could tell she didn't play back then.
hell
I already
yeah,
know.
bro.
I can tell she didn't play. My mom was 5'4", and she didn't play. My mom had two ways to go about it. If I was standing up straight, she'd hit me dead in the stomach. Or she had me in my. What?
You said that by the time everybody gets there, that you're gonna need all that help getting your mom off of you, dude. My mom's like, you better call an ambulance by the time they get here. That's what I
said. She said them too. She said them, fire department, police department. You better call everybody.
No, not to get off of you. You're gonna be on the floor already. That's it. By the time they get here, you're done. So, I
was the fastest person on the block.
Hey,
you couldn't. I was the fastest person on the block. You couldn't catch me. My mom used to have to send people out to catch me, bro. Like, she used to have to send my uncles and everybody to catch me, and it took them a while.
Dude, I got one for you. I used to run because I knew my father was down on the corner talking bullshit, so I used to run out the house while drinking my ass whooped. This day, I decided to fucking run because what I used to do, statute of limitation is up, so I don't get in trouble for that. So I used to do stupid shit like mom take out the trash. I take some fucking firecrackers or M80s or whatever the fucking throw them in the trash can. So blow the trash can up, trash can catch on fire. One day my ass got busted. The fire marshal came to the house. I run in the house. First thing I was like, hey, I gotta go take a bath. My mom was like, I know you fucked up because you go run past me, take a bath at 2:00 in the afternoon on a fucking Saturday. Yeah, okay. My mom went to go whoop my ass. She got to whoop it, and my mother's to whoop my ass where she'll smoke a cigarette. And when she whoop your ass, she take a break, smoke the cigarette, and while she whipping your ass, she'll tell you, I never spank you out of anger. And that's why she's smoking a cigarette. Close to the filter. Go to whoop my ass again.
Jay over there laughing because he probably got you in trouble a couple times, bro.
Oh, Jay?
Yeah.
Jay?
I did.
She turned around. That day, I decided to run. I said, fuck this. I can't take no ass whooping no more. I used to run out the door. There was neighbors on the front of the stoop playing spades. And I can hear my mom like, get him, Josie. She sitting there smoking a cigarette, playing a cards, and did this. Tricked my ass up. I'm gonna grab my ankle. I'm dragging my ass in. It's like a horror movie. No, with the whoop my ass.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Meanwhile, Aaron, I'm curious to hear some Aaron stories.
I don't got no stories.
Oh look, Aaron,
come on, man. Don't come on.
That's back in y'all day.
New era.
Yeah,
he's in this new era right now, bro. He's in the new wave, bro.
Go ahead. Aaron, like this. Go ahead.
He refuses to live vicariously through us, bro.
Hey, I'll cut that Wi-Fi off. Let me have a kid. Fuck it. I'm taking it back to old school. It's just gonna be what it is.
Yeah.
I'm gonna have to be in my daughter's ass. I already know it. Oh my god, she is. Oh god, that one.
Whooping that girl's ass. Cut that shit.
Lou, what you got going on, Lou?
Stop taking my daughter
I
to
didn't even
type
acknowledge that.
disciplines going on and whatnot. I got Figure Flex Friday tomorrow with the hardest working man down here. You see him right here. This is the man right here. Hardest working. And an early happy birthday to you. I would love to pop in on the stream and just say what's popping, people, and what's popping for you on your birthday. You feel me? Love to do that. This Saturday will not be half show Saturday, because I got responsibility. I gotta take my daughter to Taekwondo and make sure she gets her discipline in. You feel me? She she's a little fighter. She's a little fighter. Then Sunday work, but I will be playing Spider-Man tonight and Sunday. But Monday, S-Beams, Tuesdays, Maj, Wednesday, I'm free. And Thursday, you can catch me here. Oh, y'all guys are doing some nasty shit in the background, some shady shit. I got to see.
No. Late Bloomer just sent me some shit, and I'm like, see, this Loki TVA shit. I got a little variant out here.
Bro,
I got a little variant. Hold on.
That kid look just like BC. Y'all in the chat, go look at it. He looked just like BC to me. I'm sorry.
Shit, I got a little fucking variant out here.
Wow.
I was like, what?
You know what's funny? I'm over here rescanning a whole bunch of photos, and I've been sending blackmail shit to him all fucking week. I mean, so he's been real nice to me. I was like, boy, you make
do look like Jay, bro. Damn.
Jay,
I looked at close. I looked close. I was like, this little boy don't look like me. And then I looked and I was like, oh shit. Oh, look
there
at
it
that.
is. It just went up.
So is it swappable or is
nope?
It just...
They're two separate pieces, dude.
Yeah.
What is that?
They're two separate pieces, man. Queen Studios 1/3 scale.
Third
You
scale.
got Queen and you got Damaged.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Oh, look at that. Look good. Look good. Damn it, look good. Damn it. Third scale. That's like a kindergartner. Not even a kindergartner. That's like an 8-year-old.
Price tag, we're looking at $19.35 with a deposit of $5.50. That's for the regular edition. You got the battle damage for $20.85.
It's cheaper than that damn Arnold Schwarzenegger bus.
Both of them with an edition size of $2.99.
Shit. Damn.
No. Welcome to third scale if you make that jump.
Shit. Kiss my ass goodbye.
Your ass will be on the corner shake dancing.
Shit, you ain't ever lied. I'll be at every club.
Oh shit. Hold on.
I'll be out here just like the game. Coming to the stage.
Well, I gotta give you that. I gotta give you that, man. Thank you for that. That's insane.
Yeah,
that's insane. That's insane, dude. Look at that.
This is awesome.
Yeah,
look at that, man.
You did that shit. That's amazing. That's amazing.
Came through with this.
I didn't even know that Bestman Luke could pose like that.
Yeah, he made the janitor suit work.
Yeah, for real.
Oh man, he must have froze. He gone.
Yeah, you complimented him, and it was too much.
He going on meme overload. He couldn't handle it no more. You know he over there cooking some shit.
Yep, you know he is.
You know he over there cooking some shit.
When he get quiet, you know that's what he doing.
I'm gonna put my face on that Vader now. Watch.
Put Miguel's head on this.
Yo, I thought I was supposed to get a blade from last night. What happened to that?
Oh, it's coming. You know it's coming.
Damn,
well, guys, It was real tonight. Thank you all for being here. It was amazing. Everybody in the chat, you guys were awesome as well. Thank you so much. Thank you for the super chats and just thank you guys for being here, rocking with us, rocking with our crazy asses. Join us tomorrow, definitely on LWO. It's gonna be amazing. Miguel, he wasn't here tonight, but definitely he has a big show tomorrow. He's gonna have John from Queens Studios and in Inart. So that's gonna be a big show as well. Definitely keep joining us. And then this weekend, definitely we got Mafia will be doing this show. Tales from the Dark Side. My voice keep cracking and shit. But we have Tales from the Dark Side. And yeah, man. And if something drops tonight, that's gonna be amazing. I mean, I want that. I want that.
Be that Anakin Vader from Kenobi. Should be.
Dude,
We'll see.
Should be. We'll see. We'll see. I hope
even
so.
I want a Craven the Hunter, seamless body. Use that helmet.
Man.
Yeah, a lizard along with that. I would love a lizard from this game.
You know what I want? You know what I want? I'm gonna tell y'all what I want real quick, and I want them to do this right, and we're gonna put this out before we go on air, before we leave the air. But we gotta get that right. We gotta get that booty right. We gotta get that booty right. We gotta get that booty right. Gotta get that.
Sound like that's gonna be a custom work.
Couldn't resist.
Could not resist.
You could not resist.
Could not resist. We almost went the whole show without it, but we needed to have a booty watch.
She need a BBL.
Yep.
You know what? I'm gonna see if I could come up with something. I'm gonna talk to my man. He got a 3D printer. I'm gonna see if he comes with.
If y'all put ass pads on that figure, then you know what? All of us need fucking therapy.
Yeah.
It's all about the accuracy, man. I mean, come on.
All about the accuracy.
On that figure, I
We're
swear.
not perverted.
We gotta be
about the accuracy.
Anatomically correct, man. I mean, come on.
It's just about accuracy. That's all it is. That's right, booty.
And you put that extra ass, that means that he's gonna have less room for another figure. You know what I'm saying? You know?
Talking about shelf presses, right?
You always make room for that extra ass. Come on now.
What you do is take Miss Marvel from Endgame and put that body on her because that is stacked.
Do not compromise for the booty, y'all. Don't listen to me.
Aaron, I'm sorry. I apologize, man, for being exposed to all of this nonsense here, man.
It's gonna crack tomorrow, LWO.
And you want to be on LWO, bro? I don't know, man.
This is a prequel to LWO. That's like
They're gonna have a Netflix series for all our ass called "The Surviving Hot Toys." That's
backstage.
Fucking figure's gonna be the fucking Scarlet Witch. Gonna be like, they was watching me too, but I didn't have that much of a booty. And then fucking figures talking shit.
The birthday boy is back.
Your birthday boy's backstage.
Oh, there you go.
Yeah, my internet went out. Stupid shit.
Man, I was giving you props, man. You just dipped. I'm like, dude.
What did you say?
Yeah,
that's the whole damn
I like your picture, man. Go back and rewind the tape.
I'll have to rewind it, bro, because this shit's fucked. My computers it's the internet in here is going crazy, so it's fucked. Anyway, I kind of missed an entire conversation and shit.
Bro, here polluting Aaron's mind and everything.
You just missed the booty watch. That's all. You just missed the booty watch.
What booty watch?
Oh, yeah.
Again, rewind the tape.
I'll rewind it.
Man, they talking about putting ass prosthetics on that figure, man.
I'm going to get a slice and sacrifice it, baby.
Oh,
You don't think JC Home gonna go in there and just give it a slight BBL? I mean, I ain't talking about nothing crazy, you know, that we see in Atlanta, like just a slight, you know.
Hey, I've been to Blue Flame, so and Cheetahs, I believe. I missed Magic City, but I keep trying to tell Mario about Magic City. Nah, I'm like, okay.
Hey, see, y'all don't believe us when we say people show up for the food for these strip clubs. We go. For the food too.
So Cal, you heard about that? The one, what was that? Is that Atlanta? Was it the Jagged Diamonds or some shit like that?
King of Diamonds.
And I think that's God damn, he's that.
I know, Boomer, like get it correct.
I'm married. I'm retired.
Let me find out you pulling cable in P Valley. Let me find.
I'm a man of culture.
Oh.
I like the little, the low key spots.
See, man, it's always those ones. You be like, okay.
Next time I get to Atlanta, I got to be there on a Monday night. That's all I'm saying.
Yeah.
Mm.
It's always the furthest away from the weekend, it gets crazier. Like not close to the weekend, the furthest away from the weekend, you get good deals, good food.
Wednesday nights.
It's
All right,
nice.
noted.
You
All right.
You know, I can't go to those places because the last time I did it, I was in the police academy and introduced some guys that never seen black women naked before, and they end up divorcing their fucking wives. No bullshit. No bullshit. It's unresponsible for 2 divorces.
I ain't coming home. Next time y'all here, bro.
I ain't coming home.
Yeah, there ain't no bullshit.
Next time y'all here, man, I'm treating you to a cup of Vietnamese coffee, huh? All right.
Ooh. Cup of Vietnamese coffee. Oh shit.
Yeah.
I already know what that is. I already know what that is. I know that reference. I know that reference.
We got you, man. We got you.
I'm about to say we got 3 options for you. You just tell us 1, 2, or 3.
Yep.
Number 3. Pick number 3.
I said number 3 with a snap.
No, that was number 2.
Oh, that's number 2. Oh,
that was number 2.
All right, my bad.
I see. I know the last time I was out there with y'all, you know, I was out there with fam and everything, but I'm like, oh, I know some shit about to get set up.
Come alone next time.
Good night.
Well, you know that time coming soon. I told you, November.
Let me say one last thing. If you want to know about Magic City, look up Bill Bellamy, the comedian's it should be on YouTube about Magic City. He will break it all the way down for you, and that's all I got to say. If you want to know, he breaks it down. So look it up.
It's the Barnum and Bailey of strip clubs.
We'll continue this another tomorrow night, y'all. So
can we play YouTube clips? Like comedian clips? Is that a problem?
Yeah.
I think you can really make a case for that being fair use to a certain degree.
Been there, done
They
that.
don't.
No.
Yeah, they don't do that, bro.
Well, like I said, for
definitely
everybody in the
don't
chat,
respect
look up Bill Bellamy, Magic City. When I say breaks it down, he'll break it down for you. And his comic timing is hilarious. So just look it up if you want to know what I'm talking about. Trust me, talking about girls walking around looking like superheroes and shit. So
damn,
Aaron over there, like, really?
Hey, nah, don't sleep on Aaron. You don't sleep on Aaron because Aaron, man, you're a cool dude. But
Come on, man.
You be in that BC category.
That's John B right there. You know he pulling something.
You the one that you have in your house. You be like, you know what? You sit in this chair right here. Don't move. He be gone, and then a couple of girls be gone. Like, wait a minute, it was 1, 2, 3, 4. How many? Wait a minute, somebody. The next thing you know, you hearing upstairs.
Yeah.
Sure.
Yeah, I've been to one already in Texas.
Oh, in Texas. Okay.
You guys.
Hey, don't sleep on Houston and Dallas. Listen, we ain't talking about San Antonio. I'm sorry.
He said Texas.
He ain't say no Houston. He ain't say no Houston. No, he said Texas.
I'm sorry. I love you, Phil the Fool. I'm sorry. We ain't talking about San Antonio. Well, see, I ain't been to Austin, but I know Dallas and Houston. Motherfuckers crack. That's all I got to say. I know it goes down.
Listen,
where do you think James Harden is right now? In Houston, when he's actually being practiced in Philly, his ass he said, "Fuck y'all, I'll be in Houston." So
he got a whole restaurant and everything. He don't care.
Now, when you come to New York, you gotta go to Hoops.
Ooh.
Okay.
It's the only sports bar.
That's a side of the planet I don't know yet. Yeah, give me some.
New York is sneaky. You gotta go to New York. You want to see the bartenders. You ain't even there for the girls. It's the bartenders. I've seen that shit. So when I get back to New York, I'm gonna hit New York.
DC is like that too. I hear like bartenders is actually fine out there.
Aaron, can you validate that? Aaron, can you confirm?
I haven't really went out there like that.
Come on, no. We'll talk backstage then. We'll talk backstage. Right? We're live. All right.
Y'all done got the best of the best overtime tonight. So y'all getting the backstage shit, the after dark.
All right.
Shit, we will continue tomorrow night on LWO. Guys, thank you all so much for being here and everybody being in the chat. And once again, be excellent to each other, and we'll see you next time. And like that, my friends, we are out. Booty watch.